the #1 imported German beer. Hello again, everybody. I'm Jeff Witcher. Tonight here at the Forum, the Lakers will take on the New York Knicks. First meeting of the regular campaign between the two clubs. They only meet twice. Last year, the Lakers swept the 2 games. Now, the Lakers, although they lost to the Nuggets in Denver last night, 115-113, still sport the best record in the NBA, 28-8, and they're atop the Pacific Division, 6 in front of second-place Seattle and 6.5 in front of the Trailblazers, who rest in 3rd place. And then it's Phoenix, the Clippers, and Golden State, just 7-27 in the cellar. Now, the New York Knicks are in 4th place in the Atlantic Division, 13-24 their mark, 14 behind the pace set by Boston. Then it's Philadelphia, Washington, the Knicks, and New Jersey in the cellar. The Knicks in the last couple of weeks have played improved basketball and have big wins over Boston and Atlanta. Let's find out more about tonight's Laker-Knicks matchup and go to the gentleman who will be calling the action for you courtside, Chick Hearn and Stu Lance. Chick?
Well, thank you very much, Jeff Butcher. You know, in every loss, you can always find something to be happy about. Last night, the Lakers found something to be happy about as A.C. Green returned to early season form.
Played like he had been playing early in the year. Real good aggressive basketball. He had 20 points, 10 rebounds, and just showed a lot of desire and determination last night.
His second and third efforts on the board were especially good. He loves the outside jumper, and he can drill that thing with regularity.
Yes.
But when he's inside, he's tough.
Yes, he is, and he really shoots real well when he's stationary and takes his time, and when he really gets to the boards, he's a demon.
Now, you might wonder about AC. I said he returned to early season form. He's still averaging 13 points and 10 boards. A guy that's doing a great job for New York this year is Pat Ewing, this third-year man, a 7-footer at 240 pounds, and Pat's having a great year.
Having a real good year, averaging 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 block shots per game. He's in great shape, he's happy, and he's playing great basketball.
One of the reasons he's playing so great this year is he's got a guy that can make the assists, a young kid out of St. John's. Mark Jackson. He was their first-round pick, and he's a good one.
He's playing even better than they anticipated. He's averaging 11.5 points, 9.5 assists, and he's up there in the steal department, too, playing good basketball.
Yeah, he's got the crowds in New York yelling and screaming. And because he had 17 assists in one game, they haven't had anything like that for a long time. He had their first triple-double since 1985, and Bernard King had one.
That's been quite a spell.
Yeah, I'll say it has. When we come back with Jeff Witcher, he's going to talk to young Mark Jackson. I think that you'll find the rookie guard of the New York Knickerbockers very interesting. So all that coming up yet, right here on Prime Ticket as we bring you basketball from the fabulous Forum. I know you're going to enjoy the interview.
This good-looking young man to my left plays for the New York Knicks, one of the leading candidates for NBA Rookie of the Year, guard Mark Jackson. Mark, out of St. John's, this is a dream come true, playing for the New York Knicks, isn't it?
Well, it's a dream being a professional in the first place, but I think playing for New York is even double. Growing up in New York City, I always had a dream to play for the Knicks, and it's just great.
When you were a kid growing up, did you want to be a professional basketball player?
Without a doubt. I think at the age of 6 or 7, I began to fantasize becoming a professional basketball player, watching guys like Walt Frazier and Earl Monroe. That's all I wanted to do.
Do you remember what stage you felt, hey, I have the talent to play in the professional ranks?
I would have to say my later years in high school, playing against guys in the park that was already in the pros and big-time college players. I was holding my own, so I started to begin to feel pretty good about myself.
You had a tremendous college career, as we mentioned, at St. John's. What has been the most difficult transition for you from college basketball to the NBA?
The only thing I would say is the traveling. You have to get a lot of rest. On the road, you take a 5-hour trip to L.A., you have to get your rest and, make sure you eat properly.
Okay. What about New York's head coach, Rick Pitino, and his basketball philosophy?
Well, an excellent coach. I think I was in a good position because I played against him for 2 years while he was at Providence, and I knew the style of play that he was going to install. On top of that, he knew what I could do best. So I think he's an excellent coach, and I think the future for the New York Knicks is very bright.
I don't want to jinx you, but a lot of people are talking about Mark Jackson as a leading candidate for NBA Rookie of the Year. You have to hear that kind of talk. Do you consciously think about it?
Well, I like the way it sounds, but I don't think about it. Individual accomplishments or achievements, I hold off. Later on in the year, I'll think about it and say, wow, it's good. But right now, I'm mainly concerned about getting wins for the New York Knicks and bringing basketball back to New York City.
Wins have come tough on the road. You have 1 win on the road in 17 games. Can you pinpoint the problem?
Well, I can't pinpoint the problem. I wish we could play all our games at home because we might be the world champs. But we've been having problems on the road without a doubt. You just have to match the other team's intensity and be fired up in the beginning of the game, because if not, they can take you out.
Talking about getting fired up, I would imagine you're fired up going against the defending world champions, the Lakers, tonight.
Oh, I have to be fired up, and going against, the guy like Magic Johnson, who's the best player in the NBA, is a great thrill for me. I'm going to be in all of them before the game and after the game. It's going to be wow, but for those 48 minutes, I have to go at them.
Well, congratulations on the season you've had thus far, and continued success to you individually in the Knicks the rest of 1987-88.
Thank you very much.
Mark Jackson has done a tremendous job for Rick Pitino and the New York Knicks. Has been our guest. A heavy schedule of NBA games. We'll run down those and scores right after this. It's the Lakers against the New York Knicks tonight here at the Forum. A heavy schedule of games in the NBA. 8 other contests. Let's go right to our prime ticket scoreboard. A big one at the Garden in Boston, and it was Boston knocking off Atlanta by 18. So that means that K.C. Jones is the front runner to coach the Eastern Conference All-Stars in that All-Star game. Larry Bird led Boston with 27. Dominique Wilkins had 23 for Atlanta. Also a final, Washington knocked off Golden State, and they beat them badly, 115-91. Terry Catledge and Bernard King had 20 apiece for the Bullets, and Winston Garland had 24 for Golden State. In the fourth quarter, Indiana leading New Jersey by 15. Elsewhere at Chicago, the Bulls leading Phoenix by 13 points in the third quarter. In the fourth period of play, Dallas hosting the Clippers and leading by 10. Later tonight, it'll be Denver at Portland, and the Seattle Supersonics playing host to the Detroit Pistons. I want to remind you to join us at halftime, because we have an interesting piece we think you'll find entertaining. We'll take a look at the rookie class of 1987-88. Also, don't forget our next prime ticket telecast, when the Lakers will play host to Frank Layden's Utah Jazz. That will be next Tuesday, January the 26th. A good one coming up tonight as the Lakers try to get back on the winning track after losing to the Nuggets in Denver last night, 115-113. First meeting of the year between the Lakers and the Knicks. The Knicks 1-16 on the road, and here at home, the Lakers are 16-2. Stay tuned next for exciting Lakers basketball here on Prime Ticket.
If you can't get out to the Forum to see us play, just turn your cable dial to Prime Ticket, the cable network of champions.
Prime Ticket presents the world champion Los Angeles Lakers, brought to you by your Southern California Chevrolet dealers, who offer over 90 car, truck, and van models. No matter what your lifestyle or budget, don't buy a car without seeing your Southern California Chevrolet dealer. Buy Stroh's and Stroh-Lite. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is spoken here. By Discount Tire Centers for championship performance and unbeatable prices. Discount Tire Centers. We cut prices, not quality. By Great Western's family of companies, over $28 billion in assets. 100 years strong, will always be there. By Ava's, who invites you to go in style with a new Cadillac or similar luxury car for only $45 a day. By National Lumber, it's the good stuff at the right price. And by Polaroid Spectra System, we take your pictures seriously.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the fabulous Forum, the world's most beautiful sports theater, it's exciting NBA basketball. Tonight, the world champion Los Angeles Lakers host the New York Knickerbockers. Hello again, everybody. I'm Chick Hearn along with Stu Lance, and I'll tell you one thing for sure. The Knicks were in town last night. They listened to or watched our simulcast, and they know the Lakers are a little tired after losing in Denver. And you can bet that they're going to start guarding the Lakers before the ball goes in the air.
What do you mean? Didn't you tell me earlier they picked them up at the airport?
At the airplane.
It's going to be a frantic pace. They play a frantic pace to begin with, and tonight they are really going to play a frantic pace because they think the Lakers just may be a little tired.
Don't be surprised if you see New York substitute frequently 3 players at a time, or even 4 or even 5, because Pitino, their new coach, tries to keep fresh legs out there, and if he does, it's going to work a hardship on the Lakers, who virtually have been playing with only 7 or 7.5 men for recent weeks.
Yeah, and they being the Knicks, they have to substitute like that because they play at such a frantic pace that you just can't go on for very long without getting some substitutions in.
One thing, though, it's going to be tough for the Knicks. Their record on the road this year, 1 victory and 16 losses. The Lakers, on the other hand, here at the Forum are 16-2. The Lakers got to get ready for a Sunday afternoon game in Seattle, where they are 17-1 at home. So things are going to get rougher before they get softer.
Yeah, but the Lakers are only worried about the New York Knicks right now, and they're going to try and make sure that the Knicks come out of this still with only 1 road win.
That's right. And right after this commercial break, we're going to have the starting lineups for you right here on Prime Ticket and our simulcast on KLAC and our Laker Radio Network. All of that coming up next.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the fabulous forum for tonight's NBA contest between the visitors from the Atlantic Division, the New York Knickerbockers, and the defending NBA World Champions, your Los Angeles Lakers. To honor America, please rise and join Michael Ruff in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Our national anthem performed tonight by Michael Ruff. The crowd is 17,505. The Lakers' 16th sellout in 19 home appearances. Moving in here,
No, I don't say nothing to you, sir.
a gal that comes to every Laker game, every year, every one, Terry Chavez. Not going to be here for a couple of games. She sits next to Jerry West down there. She's a marvelous fan and a lovely lady, and we're going to miss her, but she's going to be watching and listening. Rick Carlisle, 4th year out of Virginia, acquired this year when he was released by Boston. Billy Cartwright, rumor mill has him going to Indianapolis real soon. He's in his 8th year. Pat Cummings in his 9th year out of Cincinnati, 6'9", 230-pounder. Hadn't played much this year. Several of them got the flu when they were in Seattle the other day. Now here is young Billy Donovan from Providence, a rookie. And Louis Orr just getting back after missing most of the season because of a herniated disc. They've got Trent Tucker, number 6. And Kenny Walker, the 2nd-year man out of Kentucky. Now here's the starting lineup. Mark Jackson, the brilliant young man out of St. John's, 6'3", 205-pound rookie. He's a good one. Most people think he'll be the rookie of the year. I frankly don't know if he will or not. Gerald Wilkins, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Dominique's brother. Sidney Green, the former star at UNLV. He is in his 5th year, his first with this club. Pat Ewing, 7 feet, 240-pounder, Georgetown. And the other starting forward, Johnny Newman, University of Richmond, and he's really been a surprise for them. Rick Pitino, Boston University, 5 years. Providence 2 years, and now the head coach in his first year with the Knicks. A young man, and he plays a lot of tough defense. He's assisted by Stu Jackson. Mike Saunders is the trainer. Magic Johnson's the first Laker out. Magic, of course, is 6'9", 220 in his 9th year, and here's Byron Scott. Byron, 6'4", 195, 26 years old, his 5th year. Up front, A.C. Green, big ball game last night, 20 points and 10 boards. He's in his 3rd year out of Oregon State, 6'9", 224. And the other forward plagued by that tendonitis aching knee is James Worthy, North Carolina, 6'9", 234, 6th year. And at center, the big fella, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Pat Riley is the head coach. This is his 7th year. He'll be coaching the All-Stars for the 6th year. Looks like K.C. Jones may be coaching the East. They blasted Atlanta tonight by a big number. We'll give you that in a moment. The assistants to Pat Riley are Billy Burtka and Randy Funn. Gary Vitti is the trainer. Bruce Alexander working the ball game with Bernie Fryer as the other referee. It is a simulcast. I'm Chick Hearn along with Stu Lance, Frank Pollock, and Monty Bancroft heading up our radio network. Jerry Romano producing for Prime Ticket Television, and Susan Stratton is our director. The Huntsman brothers are here tonight, seeing their first game ever at the Forum. I got a letter I'd like to share with you, just a line. This young lady wrote to me and she said, "You see, my father lost his eyesight a few days ago, and you make it possible for him to still see the games through your bird's eye view." That makes me cry. Lisa Mazzola, I really appreciate that. And hello to your daddy. Isn't that something, Stu?
That's very nice. You know, it's nice to know that your work is really appreciated.
Listen to this. The New York starting lineup has 9 years. The starting lineup has 9 years of NBA experience. Kareem himself has 18. It's up. Both men after it. Ewing tips the ball. It's controlled by Michael Jackson. Michael in the front court. Bounce the ball to the right side, and holding it up at the baseline is Sidney Green, who was so good for Tark up at UNLV. Now to Wilkins. Wilkins dribbling the ball. Dominique's brother. Into Ewing. Turn, fake, shoot. 12-footer over Kareem is good. Nice shot. Ewing. He's averaging 20 points a game. Full court pressure. Here it comes. We talked to you about it. Magic's trapped in the back court. Bounce pass, and Green knocks the referee down accidentally. The ball to Worthy, and he kicks it out of bounds. Look at this defense. I love it. You better be ready for it, Lakers. You're going to see it all night.
That's exactly what the defense is there for. Not necessarily to always turn turnover over, but to make you get out of your offense.
All right, here with the ball in the front court, Jackson takes the ball over here to the left side, and a jump shot outside by Newman is no good. He's a good shooter, but he'll really pump it up. Came into the league last year with Cleveland. Magic's got the ball. Front court to Worthy in playing the low post. Worthy's one-on-one isolated against Newman. Illegal defense. The Lakers blew 4 men to the far side of the floor and exposed Ewing not guarding anybody. Or maybe it was Green even. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what why the Knicks want to go to their press. They know that if they get into a half-court offense, that they don't match up well with Worthy.
Inbound to Magic Johnson. Magic against Jackson, a full set on the 24. The Lakers trail it 2-0 on Ewing's shot. The ball into Kareem on the simulcast. Wants to swing left and shoot right, and does. Hits the front of the rim, no good. The ball kept alive by Worthy, but it bounces out in front and is taken by Wilkins. Wilkins front court, stutter step down the middle, 13-footer on the way, and is tipped up and in. There's no interference. It was tipped up and went in, I think, by the original shooter. Did they give it a tap in or did they give the basket? They gave the basket to Newman, and here's a foul in the backcourt. Newman fouling Magic on a trap defense. Now, Wilkins took the last shot, but it was tipped in by Newman.
And Newman is the recipient of the first foul by the Knicks as he grabs Magic Johnson by the arm.
Very aggressive New York team. Very aggressive Eastern team. Why are they more aggressive? People asked me that on the show tonight talking, and I didn't know. Here's the ball to Worthy. Dribble drive down the middle. 10-foot jumper on the way. No. Lakers are still shut out. The rebound is off Newman. Volleyballs the ball over to Wilkins. Wilkins in the front court. Down the middle to Ewing. He runs with the ball. Traveling. That's tough to give a big man a pass like that.
Especially when he doesn't have his steps. He had to shift his feet to get his steps in order to jump.
Inbound to Worthy. They try to break the trap, and they do. Magic down the middle. Magic in deep. Gives the ball to Kareem. Facing the basket. A bank of 16. No. Tipped up. Nice try by Worthy. No. Rebound is off. Taken by Green. He puts it up. It's blocked. He gets it back. He puts it up again. It's no good. The rebound is off, and the Lakers can't get one. And here is a foul call. The foul is going to be called against the big fella, Green.
Elbowing foul.
Offensive foul is the way it's called. He had possession. They don't call it the elbowing. If they did, it would be automatic free throwing. Let's see if they're going to change the call. Now here's the final score. Dallas 110, the Clippers 87. Dallas is very good. It's an offensive foul. And that's all, just as though he charged into the man. Worthy takes the ball out of bounds. and the Lakers having trouble getting a hoop. They've shot 6 times without any. Here's the ball to Scott. His 22-foot jumper, no good. They've shot 7 times without any, and the rebound is up and grabbed out of the night down there. And here they come to the front court. Where the ball is Wilkins. Wilkins out in front. A jump shot way out in front by Newman, no good. A 23-footer, the rebound to Scott, to Magic, trying to get out of the back court. This is going to wear the Lakers out, I can tell you that. The ball to Byron Scott. The Lakers have been playing with a short group of men lately. Here's the ball to Magic. Backing in on Jackson. Down the middle on Jackson. Turns a hook loose with the right hand. No good. The rebound volleyball by Kareem. Back to Magic. Can the Lakers ever make one? The other night in the first quarter, they made 18 in a row. Tonight in the first quarter, they have gone 8 for nothing. Now Magic front court. Magic stops with the 20-foot jumper. That's in and out. No. Rebound AC. They knock it loose. They knock it out of bounds. And Scott touched it last. Great defense by New York.
That's what they want to do. Disrupt your half-court offense with all of that defensive pressure.
And here comes once more the playmaking guard, Michael Jackson, front court, St. John's. He was the 18th player picked in the draft this year. Ball goes over in the corner, and it's handled over there. And dribble drive by Wilkins. Out of front, three-point country to Jackson. They swing it over to Newman. He's got no conscience. He'll shoot it from anywhere. Jackson passed the ball in low to Ewing. He knocks it down. He's got it. Dribble drive, Ewing down the middle. Counts if it goes. It goes! Foul by Kareem, a 12-footer. Good pass by Jackson. 6-0. The Knicks lead it. And Riley's got a right to pound on that gum.
One of the things that Ewing can do, he can put the ball on the floor. He's a very agile 7-footer.
As a free thrower, he is 75% this year. The free throw by Ewing. That's no good. The rebound is off. Taken by Newman underneath. Score. 8-0. The Knicks lead it. Now ball given to Green. Green to Magic Johnson. Lob pass. Front court comes over to Worthy. Worthy out to Magic. Magic the dribble. Down the middle. In deep. Tries to pass it. It's broken up by Ewing. It goes to Newman. At midcourt to Jackson. Jackson coming 3-on-2. Jackson down the middle. Gives the ball to Newman underneath. He puts it up and a slice swatted out of bounds by A.C. Green.
Defensive support by A.C. Green. The Lakers are just a little bit out of sync. They're getting rushed into everything. That's the purpose of the New York press.
A little bit. This is the most out of sync I've ever seen a Laker team. Ball is into Cummings, and he hits a 20-foot jumper. Cummings just into the ball game. That's what they'll do. They'll switch personnel and keep them fresh out there if they can. 6-9, 2:30. Timeout the Lakers, and do they need it? They trail 10-0, Stu, and we've only played 3 minutes and 20 seconds. This is the world champion Lakers. New York Knicks dominated. At the moment, Basketball Network.
Both basketball teams have shot the ball 9 times, but the Knicks have made 5 out of 9 for 55%. The Lakers still looking for their first point of the evening.
Mark Jackson is the point-making guard or the playmaking guard, but so far they have just dominated. 3 minutes and 20 seconds gone, 10-0. The Lakers have yet to make a field goal. They've tried 9. Here's the ball to Scott. The Lakers took the timeout. Magic's posting up inside on Mark Jackson. Magic's around Jackson. Underneath, scoop it up. No, blocked by Ewing. A great block shot. He's been averaging almost 4 blocks a game lately. Here's the dribble drive down the middle, and Wilkins scores on a layup. They've got the Lakers totally out of sync. The inbound to Magic. He gives to Green, who's handling the ball in the backcourt. Magic's lob pass almost goes out of bounds. Scott tries to save it and does with a tight rope back to Magic. Magic bounces in low to Kareem. He goes behind the board, feeds to Green, and Green gets a basket. It took the Lakers 3 minutes and 53 seconds to score. And it's 12-2, the Lakers trail it. Now coming to the ball in the front court, a bounce pass under to Cummings. He puts it up and scores, and lucky for Worthy, he didn't get a foul.
Very lucky. Worthy was late getting there and hit Cummings on the arm.
The Lakers are 1 for 11 shooting, and it's 14-2. They trail it. Magic's with the ball in the front court. Down the middle, AC. He's underneath. He puts it up. No good. The rebound to Kareem underneath. He puts it up. Good. I'll tell you, the Knicks have brought Eastern-style ball to the Forum. They're playing it rough and physical. 14-4. And as long as they can get away with it with the referees, why not? Bruce Alexander, one of the referees down there. And here's the ball out in front to Mark Jackson. Over to Newman. Newman holds it up and gives back to Jackson. Wilkins at the baseline to Ewing. Good outside shooter. His 20-footer no good. The rebound is off to A.C. Green. A.C.'s 3rd board of the night. To Magic. Front court to Worthy. Dribble drive down the middle. Give to Kareem underneath. Score. That's the best the Lakers have looked.
And that time they pushed the basketball down the floor extremely fast so that the Knicks could not set up in their half-court trap.
Bernie Fryer, the other referee, and he signals for a 20-second timeout. A 20-second New York timeout. This game is coming to you live from the fabulous Forum.
Lakers basketball is brought to you by Stroh's and Stroh-Lite. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is spoken here. And by National Lumber, where you can find the right stuff at the right price.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Tyson knocked out Larry Holmes, 4th round. A 4th round knockout, Tyson over Holmes. I don't think that surprised too many people.
Sure didn't surprise anybody that I've been talking to today.
Cooper missed it by 1 round. Michael told me in the interview last night it would happen in the 3rd. 12-0 was the score at one time. Now it's 14-6. The Los Angeles Lakers are behind. Now the ball to Jackson. Takes the ball in low to Ewing. Patrick Ewing, Georgetown. Dribble drive down the middle. Giant step. Lay it up and missed the layup. Rebound Ewing underneath. Put it up and in. Nice play. The Lakers have been having trouble beating the other club rebounding lately. They've been out-rebounded 3 of the last 5 games. Magic's got the ball trailing by 10, 16-6. To Worthy. He's down the middle. The ball is raked away. Stolen by Mark Jackson. Dribble drive all the way. 360 turn on Magic. Puts it up. It goes in and comes out. The rebound is off on a free ball. Knocked away and out of bounds by the Lakers. Timeout is called by the New York Knickerbockers, I think. Now, wait a minute and let's see what Patino's doing. Nope, he signaled a play as opposed to the timeout, using almost the identical T signal. Inbound to Wilkins at the base. Nobody guarding him. His 16-footer no good. The rebound knocked out of bounds by Pat Cummings of New York. 6'9", 230.
They are really a physical team. That you said they're bringing that Eastern style here. The Lakers are going to have to counter with the same type of basketball.
The ball is into Green, doing a lot of ball handling in the back court to Magic. He passes up in the front court to Worthy. Worthy dribbling the ball. Worthy down the middle. Worthy in deep. It'll count if it goes. It didn't go. There's a foul on Kenny Walker. Walker of Kentucky, relegated to 2nd string, 6'8", 217.
One of the ways you can beat a pressing defense is to attack it right to the hole. Worthy did a good job of getting into the hole, and Ewing blocked the shot.
If you're wondering about the block shot, there's no block credited on the play because there was a foul prior to it, but it was a good block by Ewing. He's been averaging almost 4 blocks a game in his last 4 games. And the young kid Jackson, who just made the steal a minute ago, he's been averaging about 3.5 steals a game. Worthy's free throw good. So's the second. He's got 2 points in the ball game with those, and a 16-7. The Lakers trying to cut into it, make it 16-8 with the second one. Here's the ball to Cummings. Dribble drive, Ewing. Slam dunk! A monster slam dunk. Great play. Beautiful. 18-8 to score. Worthy with the ball in the front court. Lakers trail it, takes to Kareem. Kareem to Magic. Stop. 20-foot jumper by Magic. Good shot. After missing 3, he makes 1. And it's 18-10. The Los Angeles Lakers are behind. Magic does not have an assist yet. How can you have an assist when your ball club has made hardly any baskets? Jump shot, put up and in. Nice shot over there by Trent Tucker, who just came in. Now the pass to midcourt to Scott, knocked away and out of bounds by Mark Jackson. Boy, they're doing it all.
Yes, they are, and I'd be very surprised to see that type of pass be successful against the Knicks.
20-10 is the score. The inbound to Magic at the 10-second line. Magic in the front court, 5:38 left to play here in the first quarter. The Lakers trail it big. The ball into Kareem, single coverage by Ewing. Kareem down the middle, swing left, shoot right, 10-footer good. Nice shot. The captain missed his first 2 shots. He's made 3 in a row now. And the Lakers are down 20-12. Now we got Walker with the ball. At the top of the key to Cummings. Cummings looks down the middle, and a foul is going to be called inside. Let's see who they call it on. The referees look at each other, and they call it on Worthy. Play away from the ball. 2 team fouls on each club. Can you imagine the Lakers having to go through this for 4 quarters? I wonder, couldn't they do it? Jackson's got the ball. They trail it 20-12. Here's a 3-pointer by Jackson. In and out. Heartbreak. Rebound up high. Byron Scott. Scott coming out of the backcourt for the Lakers in their yellow gold. Scott stops, fakes, bounces the ball into Worthy, the low post man. He's against Walker. He loses Walker with a great move. Shoots and misses a 10-footer. Slam dunk with one hand. No good by Green in the rebound. The ball to Jackson. To Walker. Left side to Tucker at the base. 20-footer good by Tucker. Tucker is out of Minnesota in his 6th year. 22-12, the Lakers are behind. And Magic's got the ball with 4:48 left to play in the first. Pass in the front court to Scott. His 3-point jumper, good. Boy, do they need that.
Yes, they did. That's the sort of thing that'll really dampen a pressing type of a defense, because it's frustrating to see that happen.
Scott has made 26 of 77 of those this year. 22-15 is the score. The Lakers cut it down to 7 in the deficit column. Trent Tucker's got the ball. New York can go 10 men deep. Now the ball back to Tucker from Ewing. Back into Ewing at the post. He's triple team. He brings to Jackson the open man. He's down the middle. He's in deep. He throws the ball to the base to Ewing. His 16-footer is good. New York's playing an almost flawless quarter. 24-15. How can this club be losers of 16 out of 17 in the road, you ask? Here's a pass into the backcourt by Scott, but Lakers can't get it. Jackson does, comes all the way under, lays it up and scores it. Great play. Jackson outran Magic for the ball on the turnover. 26-15. The crowd's not booing, they're hollering "Coop" as he and Michael Thompson prepare to come in. You better have some fresh legs out there tonight, baby. And that Laker bench, which hasn't been used very much, may get called on. Now Magic with the ball. Magic against Jackson. Jackson looks like a pretty good defender, too. Magic dribble down the middle. Put it up. It's rejected by Ewing, but a foul on Jackson. That doesn't count again as a block shot.
Well, that's one of the things that Patrick Ewing is capable of doing, though. That's why he's like 4th in the league in block shots. He just waits for you to commit to the shot, and then he comes over from the weak side and spoils your attempt.
That's where Denver killed the Lakers last night, penetrating the center practically all night. Cummings out of the ball game, and Newman comes back in. Also going out Walker, and in comes Green. That's Sidney Green, UNLV. Magic at the free throw line for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're 2 for 2. Now 3 for 3. Here's the next one coming to Magic. He's got 3 points in the game. The Lakers trail by 10. An explosive start for the Knicks. They got out front 12 to nothing. An 83% free thrower. Magic makes it. 26 to 17. Ball brought into Mark Jackson. In the front court to Ewing. The Lakers picking up high. Now the ball cross-courted over here to Newman. Dribble in deep. Ran with the ball. Traveling. Good defense for the Lakers. Very good.
Well, the Lakers went into their own sort of half-court trap, and the way you beat it, you've got to get the ball in the middle of the floor.
Inbound pass is bad. Knocked down. Stolen by the Knicks. And underneath the score, nicely, is Newman. The guy, Megan Wilkins had scored it. The guy that broke it up was Mark Jackson. Cooper's got the ball. Lob to midcourt to Magic. The Lakers down by 11. Long cross-court pass to Green. Every one of these passes very, very dangerous. Now the ball along the sideline to Cooper. Cooper yo-yoing up and down. Bounce it in low to Michael Thompson. Michael dribbling on Ewing. Turn, shoot. A hook shot over him from 8. No good. Knock close. Rebound. Bounces to Scott underneath. He puts it up and is rejected and sent out of bounds. Airmail special by Ewing.
That's good determination by Ewing. Byron Scott made a good move. He had all of the other people beat, but he didn't know that Ewing was coming from behind to spoil the attempt.
3:02 left to play in the quarter. Cooper brings it almost to midcourt to Green. Green gives the ball to Magic Johnson. Magic one-on-one against Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson's been a terror. Magic down the middle. Left-hand hook a 6. No. Rebound tip and taken in there this time by Green. In the front court to Jackson. All the way under. Nice pass. Newman scores. Which team is the world champion? The Knicks look like it right now. 30 to 17, they lead it. And here's the ball at the baseline to Thompson. To the postman corner of the key to Magic Johnson. Magic down the middle. Brings it out three-point country to Coop. One bounce dribble to bounce it in low. Turnaround jumper by Magic is good. A 16-footer from the left side right-handed for his 6th point. 30 to 19. This is going to be a heck of a test for the Lakers. It's going to be very tiring on them thinking about Sunday noon in Seattle. Here's the ball out to Wilkins. Wilkins takes it over to the guard Newman. Baseline to Sidney Green, and he hits a 20-footer. Nice shot by the former UNLV running rebel for his 1st point. 32 to 19. Green in the ball game on the season is averaging 7.7, and Byron Scott connects for 1, and he's got 5 points from distance. 32 to 21. 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. The Lakers are behind. And here's Mark Jackson, top of the key to Sidney Green. Green lob pass underneath. Ewing's got it. Falls down, out of bounds. They threw the ball in play to Jackson. Good play, good reflex by Ewing. Now here's Wilkins, back and forth like a windshield wiper. Turn, shoot, 15-footer. That's good. Boy, they've got a great percentage, I would think, going in this quarter. 34 to 21, a 13-point deficit again for the Lakers. Minute and a half to play. New York is 17 out of 26 from the floor in this quarter. That's good. Now Magic with the ball. Magic holds it up. Magic Johnson brings it out to Coop. And Coop gives the ball to Magic Johnson. Bad pass. Threw the ball away. And here they come out of the backcourt. Wilkins to the middleman Jackson. It's 5-on-2. All the way under to Wilkins. He puts it up and missed the shot. The rebound is off underneath the basket. It's a free ball. Dug out by Michael Thompson. 3-on-1 the other way. With Scott under to Coop. Coop all the way score. Lakers got out of that in a 4-point switch.
Yes, they did, because the Knicks had an opportunity to really make a basket. They blew an easy one.
1 minute left to play in the quarter. The Knicks lead at 34 to 23. Last night at this time, the Lakers were sailing over at Denver at the end of the first quarter by 14 points. Now the ball goes in low to Ewing. New York shooting 63%, and the ball stolen by Cooper. Cooper out of the backcourt, 4-on-4. Right side to Magic. Magic pulls up but didn't shoot it. 42 seconds left in the quarter. The Lakers give it to Cooper. He dribbles around his man Jackson. He's underneath, gives the ball to Michael Thompson, who scores. Sensational play by Cooper.
Cooper's had a major impact since he came into the ball game.
He usually does, doesn't he? 30 seconds left. Timeout is taken by New York. 34 to 25. You say, why did he take that? He had to. It's mandatory. The NBA rules, each club takes a timeout in a quarter. They had not taken their full. They took a 20 earlier. The Knicks are up by 9 in the World Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Travel arranged through PSA. Whether you're skiing the slopes of Tahoe, Mount Bachelor, Taos, New Mexico, fly PSA, the low-fare airline of the West.
Dribbling the ball down the middle is Wilkins. He throws it up. It's no good, but he was fouled. Wilkins will go to the line, and the foul by Michael Cooper.
Gerald Wilkins is a talented player. He's still real raw in his physical skills. He's just getting it done with speed, jumping ability, and determination.
Very good basketball player out of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. He had a big 36, 37-point game the other night. 73% free thrower. Best game this kid ever had was 43 points. 35-25 the score. Almost 16 points a game he averages. The next one is no good. The rebound is off to A.C. Green, and A.C.'s got 5 boards. Playing a lot of time in the backcourt as they try to get the ball to the attacking zone. Now we got 17 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. The ball goes over to Worthy. Worthy holds it up, brings it out in front to Cooper. Cooper 30 feet straight out. The Lakers should get a decent shot. 7 seconds left, 6 seconds. Now Cooper's double teamed and trapped. Bounce the ball to Michael Thompson. He shoots with 2 seconds left, to miss from 18. The Lakers did not get the kind of a shot that they wanted.
No, they didn't, but that's exactly what the Knicks defense wants, to take you out of your offense.
Score at the end of 1. The New York Knickerbockers 35, the Los Angeles Lakers 25 on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
The Knicks shot 17 for 27, 63%. The Lakers were 10 for 27, 37%. 11 rebounds for the Knicks, 13 for the Lakers, 6 turnovers to 4, and the Lakers had the 6.
The inbound pass to Worthy to midcourt to Scott. Scott in the front court coming down deep. Stopped for the 16-foot jumper. That's no good. Tipped by Michael Thompson. No good. Tipped in by Green. A.C. Green, I think, will get it. They announced Michael Thompson. So we'll give it to Thompson until we hear further. Here's the ball out in front to Mark Jackson. Baseline to Green. Green's 18-footer good. Sidney Green, one-time high school player of the year in New York City. 37-27. Cooper's got the ball to midcourt to Green, and Green to the three-point line to Worthy. Worthy at the baseline to Byron Scott. Now out in front with Magic on the bench. The ball comes to Michael Cooper. He's the point guard. We're in the second quarter. Out in front, three-point line to Green, and now the ball to Worthy. Worthy looks under the basket to Green, can't get it to him. 5 on the clock. Do the Lakers know what Coop does? He fires for 3 and got it. Cooper in front of his own bench, and he got some verbal help, I think, from the bench. Said, shoot it, Coop, shoot it. And he made the 3, the second 3 of the night for the Lakers, and Cooper on a defensive play knocks the ball away and out of bounds from Wilkins.
Cooper showing the Knicks that he, too, can play some good defense. They all know that Cooper's Defensive Player of the Year.
Nice hand for Green, who goes out of the ballgame. He played very well with 5 rebounds, 2 points. 37-30, the Los Angeles Lakers. And Rambis has replaced Green. Dribble drive down the middle, all the way. Wilkins lay it up, no good. Might be, it is charging. Offensive foul. 37-30, the Lakers got a chance to move here. That was the 36th three-pointer of the year by Michael Cooper on his 108th try. Cooper shooting poorly, percentage-wise, regular field goals. He's only shooting about 41%. Coop with the ball in the front court. The Lakers down by 7. Coop does other things, though. Here's the ball to Scott out front, back to Cooper. Cooper guarded by Green. Into Worthy, down the middle, throws up a 3-footer. Counts, if it goes, it goes! Now the Lakers make their move.
Well, that's one of the reasons, as I said earlier, that the Knicks want to stay in that pressing-type defense against the Lakers, because they know Johnny Newman cannot guard James Worthy, and if they can get the ball to Worthy, he's going to present major problems for the New York Knicks.
Another thing, Ewing is out of the post now, and the defensive play of Cartwright is not as good as Ewing. The free throw missed by Worthy. The Lakers trail by 5. Rebound Green. Green gives the ball off to Mark Jackson. In the front court, Mark's pass to Billy Cartwright out of USF. Will he be in Indianapolis next week? Most people think so. Bounce over to the three-point shot by Wilkins is a beauty out of the dead corner. Gerald Wilkins got the basket, and it's 40-32. Wilkins in the ballgame with 10 points. Now Cooper's got the ball. He's also got, Jackson's got 6 assists. Is that what you're saying? Here's the ball given off to Worthy. Worthy out in front to Cooper. He's alone for another 3. It's on the way. It's no good. Too long. Rebound is off to Worthy. Worthy holds it up. Now give to Michael Thompson. Stop. Pump fake. Throws up an 8-foot jumper. No. The rebound is off, taken by Billy Cartwright. Cartwright almost stepped out of bounds. Now the ball to Wilkins. Wilkins clearing the ball to Mark Jackson. Next time it's dead Magic Johnson will return. We're just inside the 10-minute mark. Second quarter, the Lakers have never led. 40-32, they trail it. Now the ball top of the key to Sidney Green against Rambis. Sidney brings it out three-point country and give the ball to Mark Jackson. He fires for 3, got it. Each club with 2 3-pointers. Mark Jackson does not play like a rookie, folks. He looks more like a seasoned veteran. That's his 18th one that he's made. Bad pass by Scott. Thompson tries to save it and can't. It's out of bounds. Turnover the Lakers. The Lakers have 7 turnovers. New York 5. Scotty leaves the ball game now to be replaced by Magic. 43-32. They build it right back up. The Lakers had it down to a 5-point deficit. Now with the ball, Jackson. Boy, does he look good down there. He can be Rookie of the Year. Ball in low to the big man, Cartwright. Cartwright double team. Cross-courts it over to Jackson. Jackson 3-point country again. He fakes, goes around Rambus with a dribble drive. He backs up a stride. Still going. He's down the middle. A kid from St. John. Feeds to Cartwright. 16-foot jumper by Cartwright. No. Nice rebound, Magic. The outlet pass it to Cooper. Cooper in the front court. The racehorse bounces under to Worthy. Scores!
That was a perfect bounce pass by Michael Cooper, and it had to be because there was traffic there.
Boy, you can say that. The passing seam was minimal. That's 4 assists for Cooper in a hurry, plus a 3-pointer in a hurry. 43-34. Here's the ball in deep to Newman. Comes underneath and lays it up and in. Newman, number 2 pick of Cleveland last year. Last year he appeared in 59 games for 11 minutes and averaged 5 points at Cleveland. 45-34, the Lakers trail the Knicks. Magic Johnson's got it. Turn in deep. Throws it up left-handed. Didn't get it, but he was fouled. Wilkins apparently will get the foul. Some bounce pass by Coop.
Yeah, it had to be perfect on the previous play because the passing lane was very, very narrow, and he threaded the needle perfectly.
Magic's free throw is good. Magic free throwing in the ball game is perfect at 3 for 3. Out of the ball game, Sidney Green. Patino keeps fresh legs in there. Keeps them coming and going. Boy, that's what it takes in the East, I think. That's why so many of those clubs are so good. Boston, admittedly, doesn't have a good bench. Most of the other clubs have a pretty good bench. Detroit and this team noticeably. And now it's 45-36 as Magic makes both free throws. The ball in the front court. Didn't make both free throws. Yeah, he's got 8 points. Pass knocked down, intercepted by Rambus. Coming with Cooper. Gives it to Coop. Cooper around Wilkins. Coop all the way. Missed the layup. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Jackson.
I think that time Michael Cooper missed the layup because he was indecisive as to whether to just lay it in, straight in, or use the backboard.
Worthy will take the ball out with a full 24 on the clock. Baseline front court of the Lakers. Worthy's got the ball and brings it into Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson dribbling, pivots. Jackson doing a good job on him over there. Here's Cartwright double teaming on Magic. The ball out to the 10-second line to Cooper, and Cooper to Worthy. Underneath, great pass. Michael Thompson, shot blocked by Cummings. From behind, it goes to Cartwright. Cartwright to Jackson. Riley's blowing his fuse over there. He thought it was a foul. Here's the ball to Newman. Newman back out, 3-point country to Jackson. Jackson holds it up. Just a rookie, Mark Jackson, St. John. Now Newman standing in the 3-point line, fakes the shot. Gives the ball to Wilkins. 7 on the clock. Wilkins dribble drive. Stop. 5 on the clock. 4 on the clock. He turns loose a shot and it's blocked by Michael Thompson. And now he takes it away from Michael Thompson. Missed the layup and the rebound is off to Worthy. The Lakers came out of that fortunately. A great play nonetheless by Wilkins. Magic dribble drive. Front court to Cooper. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound underneath. Nice play. Michael Thompson scoring. 3rd rebound, 6 points. Now we got a fight going.
No, they're just tangled up.
The referee stops the game as Cartwright and Rambus got a little bit excited at each other. No foul will be called, I don't think. And there is not. Patino comes to midcourt. Tells his players, slow down. Riley says to his guys, let's belt them a few times. 45-38. They've been belting you. Lakers down by 7. The closest they've been since the bus stop was 5. Wilkins has got the ball dribbling outside. He's double teamed. Bounced the ball to Cartwright. Now over to Cummings. Cummings from the University of Cincinnati's pass and is kicked up, into the second row over there by Magic Johnson. Reset to 24. Ewing coming back in the ball game. Patrick played very well. Had only 1 rebound. He's not a notoriously good rebounder, although he averages 8. He's got 10 points in the ball game. Now back in the game is Tucker. The ball in low to Ewing. Turnaround jumper from 10. No good. The rebound is off. 1-4 and knocked out of bounds by 2 Lakers. Magic and Rambus.
Well, you'd rather see 2 Lakers go for it than no Lakers go for it. Unfortunately for the Lakers that time, though, they both knocked the ball out of bounds.
At halftime, Al Bianchi, general manager of the Knicks, will be with Stu Lance on radio. And at halftime, a look at the rookie crop this year with Jeff Witcher. Here's the ball in low. That's on Prime Ticket. It goes to Ewing, back out of front to Jackson, back into Ewing, turnaround jumper from 12, no good. The rebound is off and a loose ball foul. And it's going to be called against Cummings. Might get a technical or a timeout. Timeout. Timeout is called by the Lakers. They trail 45-38. Got 6 minutes and 54 seconds to play in the first half. A lot of good halftime activity for you on the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network. Folks, from the Lakers play the Utah Jazz here at the Forum next Tuesday. The first 9,000 fans over the age of 16 will receive a Lakers Schick toilet kit bag. Much, much smaller than the way it looks on your screen. Compliments of Schick razors and blades. Now, that doesn't mean it's not nice. It is, but that looks like an overnight suitcase. 45-38, the inbound pass to Magic Johnson. What do you really think, Schick? Here's Magic dribbling the ball. Magic gets across the orange 10-second line, 7-point deficit. Now that Magic dribbles it, and he's going against Tucker. Bouncing low to Worthy. Worthy down the middle. Feeds underneath. Nice pass. Michael Thompson scores foul. And the Lakers are beginning to solve the puzzle.
Well, not only they're beginning to solve the puzzle, but from a physical standpoint, the Knicks are starting to fatigue a little bit more because it's really difficult to play that long at that pace. As you in the previous play, Worthy made a great pass to Michael Thompson.
Rambis goes out of the game. Rambis hasn't played much lately, huh? He's still got his sense of humor. Today in the airport, I said to him, well, I got to go to work again tonight. Rambis says, you're lucky, I don't. All right, 45-41. And coming with the ball in the front court with Walker in the contest now. What's the matter, Jimmy? Walker's going to the locker room. He was hurt. And he's going to the locker room, and he'll be attended to in the locker room. Walker of New York. 45-41, 6:25 to play in the half. The Lakers closer than they have been all night. Here's the ball slipping out of the hands of Tucker. Taken by Worthy. Front court pass to Michael Thompson. The kid from the Bahamas brings it back out to North Carolina's Worthy. And the Lakers are getting back in the ball game. They trail by 13 3 times. Now Magic gets the screen by Thompson. Pass in low to Worthy. Turn in the lane. 8-foot jumper. In and out. Heartbreak. The rebound to Cummings. Cummings clears the ball off to Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson seems to be tireless. And now the ball goes over to Tucker and back to Jackson. He swings it over to Newman. Newman in deep. Shows up a bank of 15. It's in and out. Heartbreak down there. The rebound to Thompson to Coop to Magic. All the defenders are back. Great transition. All 5 went back like they were one piece. Lob under to Worthy. He's in deep. He's under the basket. He pump fakes. He shoots over Ewing and missed the shot. The rebound is to Michael Thompson. He banks it in on a turnaround 5-footer.
That was a great shot. He had to find the basket after he turned and jumped. It was a great play by Thompson.
He is the leading scorer for both teams, and he's off the bench. He's got 11 points. 45-43, the Lakers trail. Now out in front, Jackson. 21-foot jumper. No good. Rebound volleyball out of bounds by Coop. Coop's complaining on the call. From up here, it looked like a perfect call. But I guess if you're closer, some people can see it differently. Although I do think some people look with jaundiced eyes when they're prejudiced. Inbound pass comes off to Tucker. Tucker holds it up. Tucker gets a screen by Cummings. Comes around it. Tucker bounces the ball back to Cummings. And here's traveling on Cummings. He's in his 9th year, 4 years with this club. Originally came in with Milwaukee. Hard-working kid. Used to remind me a lot of Cowens. He's too fat for Cowens now. 45-43. The Lakers could catch him this time down. 5 minutes to play in the half. Magic's got the ball. Magic 3-point line to Michael Cooper. Under the basket goes Worthy. The ball instead goes into Kareem. Swing left, shoot right. 12-footer ties it. Kareem has made 4 straight baskets. And it's 45-45. The Lakers finally caught him. This is much like last night when Denver finally caught the Lakers after a big deficit. Now the ball over the left side to Jackson. In play in the post is Ewing against Worthy. Now let's see what they do. It goes into Ewing, away and out of bounds. He turned to make a play and fumbled it out of bounds. Now they've got 8 turnovers. They've caught the Lakers at 8. Timeout is called by New York. 4:37 left to play in the half. At halftime, Al Bianchi, general manager of the Knicks in his first year, and Jeff Witcher will take a look on television at this year's crop of rookies on the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network.
You know, you just got to get a lot of support off of your bench, and Michael Thompson has really been a major asset coming off the bench. He's the leading scorer off the bench, and this is one of the reasons why he does a great job on the offensive glass and makes a very difficult shot with the presence of Pat Ewing.
New York has not scored a point in 4 minutes and 12 seconds. They led 45-36, and now the Lakers have made 9 straight points, and here's a foul in the backcourt on the double team, and it's called against Mark Jackson. That's 5 team fouls, and the Lakers have none. So the Lakers on a run here. Magic can make it 11 in a row if he makes them both. And the Lakers could lead for the first time tonight. And they do. Long dry spell for New York. The Lakers have made 11 straight points, 47-45. That's the nature of NBA ball. Last night, the Lakers got blown out in the second quarter, 38 to 16. Here's a jump shot outside by Newman from 22. No good. The rebound is to Worthy. The Lakers have taken over the boards. They're leading rebounding 22 to 15 now. And the ball to Magic. In low. Give to Worthy. Underneath. Put it up. No, but he was fouled. And Worthy will go to the line for 2.
Pat Cummings is saying to himself, I know he was quick, but they said he was injured and he wouldn't be quite as quick. He went around Pat Cummings that time as if he was nailed to the floor.
Worthy gives the Lakers their 12th consecutive point. New York still looking for that score. They haven't scored now in exactly 4 minutes. Both free throws are good, and the Laker lead is 49-45. 4:12 left to play here in the first half. Pat Riley and company did a good job of solving the puzzle. And I think, too, here's a foul on Cooper. I think, too, that Stu Lance hit it in the head. I think the New Yorkers are running out of gas. Walker is in the locker room. He complained of dizziness. He's being evaluated. Kid from Kentucky, second-year man. 4 minutes left to play in the period. Wilkins takes the ball over the right side to Newman, and Newman out in front to Wilkins. Wilkins three-point line to Jackson. Jackson to Cummings. Pretty good shooter out there. 18-footer straight away. No good. Rebound. Oh, a slam dunk by Ewing. Nice play. So they went about 4 minutes and 15 seconds without a point, and Ewing gets a dunk. 49-47 the Lakers. And here's the ball to Michael Thompson, playing the power forward now. The ball into the center, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's one-on-one against Ewing. Going to swing to the right, make a left-hand slam dunk. He fooled Ewing.
Fooled Ewing. He fooled a lot of people. That's the first time we've seen the big fella make the left-handed slam dunk, moving to the middle.
Kareem has made 5 straight baskets, and the Laker lead is 4, never more than that. 51-13. They trailed by 13 points 3 different times. Now the ball goes in low to Cummings, playing the power forward. Out in front, they clear the ball to Jackson. Jackson brings to Newman. Back to Mark Jansen. In low, it goes to Ewing. Pump fake, shoot. Bank shot at 12, no good. The rebound hit high in the air and out of bounds by Kareem. Wait a minute. Now we might have a jump ball. The referee outside said, I didn't see who touched it last. I saw a simultaneous touch. Patino said, I saw it the other way, and the ref said, I bet you did. And they're going to jump. It'll be Thompson against Cummings, front court of New York. I can hear the Garden now when these two teams play in New York a little bit later on. I think it's in March. They'll erupt. All right, the Lakers get the jump, and the ball to Magic Johnson with 3 minutes left to play in the first half. Chick Hearn with Stu Lance on the simulcast. The ball into Worthy. He's away from Newman. Underneath, put it up. Goaltending on Ewing. Boy, Newman has some weaknesses on defense.
And that's one of the reasons why they have to stay in traps, because Johnny Newman cannot defend James Worthy.
53-37 is the score. And the ball in the front court. Dribble drive along the baseline. Jump shot from 15 is good. That's a heck of a shot by Wilkins. A beautiful shot, and Wilkins has got 12. He becomes the high point man for both teams. Now Cooper's got the ball. The Lakers have 3 men in double figures. Ball over to Worthy. He's got 10 points. His 16-footer doesn't get him anything. Off the lip of the rim it goes to Cummings. Pat Cummings clears the ball, and they get it up in the front court to Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson, the rookie from St. John. Now Ewing back to Mark Jackson. Cross court to Wilkins. He'll fire from 21. On the way, good shot. That gives him 14 points. And it's 53-51. Wilkins is averaging 15.8. Cooper's got the ball. The Lakers are up by 2. 2:05 to play. Magic might put one up from outside. Lob underneath on a pick and roll to Thompson. He is fouled before the shot. That'll be 2 free throws. The foul is on Ewing, his first. Lakers have only 1 team foul. But after you get by the 2-minute mark, another foul puts you in foul trouble.
Coach Patino is saying to himself, you know, Patrick, you've got such great jumping ability. You don't have to reach on that particular play. You let the player catch it there and then make him alter his shot.
The free throw by Michael Thompson is no good. The Lakers have made 11 out of 13. New York has tried 3, made 1. That rematch in New York at the Garden I was speaking about is March 9th. By then, a lot of questions will have been answered. 54-51, the free throw by Michael Thompson is good for his 12th point. Now with the ball in the attacking zone once more, Mark Jackson. Lakers lead on the simulcast by 3. Over the right side, the ball is cleared off and is taken over there by John Newman. John Newman went to the University of Richmond. Newman gets it back. He's in 3-point country. Out in front, they clear the ball with 5 on the clock. Do they know it? Dribble drive in deep, throws it up. Wilkins, 12-footer, no. The rebound is off the hand of Cummings. I think the referee's going to change his call. I think he made a mistake. Yeah, he did make a mistake. Good boy. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Give the referee credit. He changed his mind.
Well, what I think he did was he just pointed in the wrong direction. He knew which team ball it was. He just pointed the wrong way.
I've seen a lot of referees point the wrong way, but not change it. 54-51. Lob underneath. Magic on a give and go from Cooper. Magic couldn't handle a high pass. The ball is fumbled to Ewing. Down the middle comes Wilkins with the ball. Their high score. Wilkins bounced the ball to Jackson in three-point country, guarded by Magic. Coming through the key is Ewing. He gets a high pass. He dribbles in deep to the paint. Brings it back out. Jackson, a no-look pass underneath to Wilkins. It'll count if it goes. It didn't go. The foul is by Michael Thompson. Oh, I am impressed with Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson, as you said earlier, he just doesn't play like a rookie. He's poised, he knows the floor very well, and he knows that he's the leader of that New York Knicks team.
He's got 7 assists in the ball game. Magic has 5 for the Lakers. Trying to bring his club to within 1 of a tie, looking for his 15th point. Wilkins. He got it. Dominic must have had a rough night at the Garden tonight. Coming in the ball game is Sidney Green. Out goes Cumming as he talks to Coach Rick Pitino. Pitino's real name is Richard. The next free throw by Wilkins. That's good, and it's 54-53. The Lakers lead by 1. Full court pressure. The ball is into Worthy. Lakers did a good job of adjusting to this trap, although it's not nearly as tough a trap as it was in the opening quarter. Now Cooper's got the ball. 1:05 left to play here in the first half. Magic out in front. Takes it back to Cooper. In low to Kareem. Down the middle. Swing left. Shoot right. 10-footer on the way, and it's no good. Tumbled off. And the rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers. Kareem's shot hung just... drove you nuts waiting for it to fall or not fall, didn't it?
Yes, it did, and everybody was just sitting there propped trying to get ready to jump.
51 seconds left in the period. The second quarter. 54-53. Jump shot outside by Sidney Green to give his club the lead. He missed it. The rebound is off and is taken by Worthy. Worthy to Magic. Magic in the bring-up, maybe blindsided by Ewing, and just avoided that. Now the ball to Cooper. A 20-footer by Michael. No good. Went up and over and out automatically. They go to the side of the court to inbound this. 54-53. They take it to the side of the court, so there's no doubt in the official scorer's mind that a basket was not indeed made. If you make a basket, you take it out right below the basket. Lob underneath, intended for Ewing, but we might have a foul. Kareem might have grabbed his arm and held it. That's exactly what happened. Kareem got the foul. Got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. They only had 1 foul up till then, but then they got another one in the 2-minute mark, and now they're over it. So it's free throw time, and the Knicks could get the lead if Ewing, a 75%er, can score the free throws. Tonight he's missed the only one he tried. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
College volleyball action continues on Prime Tickets Sunday night with the Santa Barbara Invitational featuring UCLA, USC, Cal State, Long Beach, and more. Join us Sunday night at 7:30.
The free throw ties it up by Ewing. He's got 1 more coming. Michael Thompson, who played magnificently, got 12 points, 10 in the second quarter leads, and Byron Scott comes back in. Ewing missed the second one as he went after his 14th point. Was 13 Abudu. Rebounded to Byron Scott. We're tied at 54. And the Lakers should be pretty happy about that because they were down 3 times by 13 the last time with 2 minutes and 13 seconds to play in the first quarter. Magic's running the clock down. The 24-second clock is 4 seconds ahead of the game clock. The 24 is at 7. The ball is over to Kareem. He shoots an 18-footer. It's not close. The rebound is to Scotty underneath. 5 seconds left. He puts it up. It's rejected, but there's a foul. That will not count as a block shot again. That's the 3rd time tonight that Ewing has indeed blocked a shot after a foul.
Coach Pitino is upset. He's saying to his teammates, there's players, the smallest guy under the basket's getting the rebound. Come on, guys, we got to hit the boards a little harder.
Maybe the smallest at 6'5",
but can he jump?
Jumping us. All right, 3 seconds left. Scott, one of the most formidable free throwers in the league at 87%, averaging 20 points a game. Magic's now leading the scoring for the Lakers, 20.5 points a game. Magic finally got to 12 in the assist department for the league lead. The free throw is good by Scotty, and it's 55-54. Chick Hearn with Stu Lance. Don't forget Al Bianchi will be up here with Stu on radio at halftime, and Jeff Witcher with an interesting look at this year's rookies, including Mark Jackson, who's here tonight. All right, the free throws by Scotty, and the Lakers with 3 seconds left. Lead by 2. The ball is into Jackson. He gives it up, pass, and it's knocked away and out of bounds. Shows the game's over, or rather the half is over. And indeed it is halftime. All right. The Lakers make a big rally. They were the victim of a rally last night. Tonight they are the aggressor in the rally. And they lead 56-54. Coming up next on radio, Al Bianchi, and a great look with footage of the players. Jeff Witcher on the rookies this year. The Lakers 56, the Knicks 54, and the Lakers world champion.
We're at halftime here at the Fabulous Forum, where the Lakers overcame a 13-point deficit to lead the New York Knicks by 2, 56-54. There are some rookies in this league playing very well for their respective teams. In fact, you met one of them on the pregame show, Mark Jackson, who plays for the New York Knicks. And now we present Prime Tickets rookie class of 1987-88. Let's start in the back court. Kenny Smith of the Sacramento Kings doing a tremendous job for Bill Russell. In fact, Russell said to Smith prior to the season, "You're my point guard. You run the club. Here's the basketball," as he slams it home 2 points. He's averaging 14.5 a game for Sacramento. He leads the team in assists at 6.5. He can also hit from the outside. Kenny Smith doing a great job in Sacramento. Also in the backcourt, a familiar name to many of you, Reggie Miller out of UCLA. He plays for the Indiana Pacers. He offers instant offense for Jack Ramsey. And he's hit 30 of these three-point shots thus far. Boom, baby. And so he's right on course to break the rookie record in that category. He can also penetrate. Reggie averaging 11 points a ball game for Indiana. We do not have a legitimate center on our ball club, but we have some great talent up front. At forwards, in fact, let's start with the most unheralded and more unknown than any of the others, Greg the Cadillac Anderson. He performs for San Antonio. What a job he has done. He's big and strong, 6'10", 230. Here against the Lakers, he hits a nice little soft hook shot inside. He's also a strong shot blocker, 47 in 33 games. Leon Wood misses here. Who's there? You bet, Cadillac, and he drives it home. He's averaging 4.5 rebounds and a little over 10 points a contest. Also up front, Derek McKee of Seattle. He's out of Alabama. He's done a very nice job for Bernie Bickerstaff. He is not a one-dimensional player. Here he makes a nice move against A.C. Green. In 37 games, he's averaged 22 minutes, 9 points, and 4 rebounds. Last but not least, Armon Gilliam, second pick in the draft overall. He's out of UNLV. He had a toe injury early on, so he hasn't played as much of the other rookies, but when he's played, he has made it count. Here he'll score from the outside. He's shooting brilliantly from the field, 54%. Here he is on a follow, he'll score. He's averaging 13 points and 8 rebounds for the Phoenix Suns. Armon Gilliam. Our team, and in the backcourt, starting Jackson and Miller. Up front, Anderson, Gilliam, and McKee. And off the bench, Kenny Smith is our sixth man. Of course, we couldn't mention all of the rookies who are playing well. The Clippers have Reggie Williams, of course, in Chicago, Scottie Pippen. But those are the fellows that we feel have really made an impact with their respective teams here in 1987-88. Coming up next, Chick Hearn and Stu Lance will be along with halftime highlights and stats right after these messages.
Dunk, and that's like, here I go again.
Stay with me, Chick. You don't want to leave me.
Let me get this guy. Get out of here.
Yeah, you talked about that monster slam dunk. I tell you, Mr. Ewing put down a dunk that's what they call it on the playground. That's a monster dunk.
Yeah. And then they went outside for a three-pointer. This guy Wilkins, Dominique's brother, Gerald, can go by his own reputation. He's good.
Yeah, when he first came in, though, he was going under his brother's reputation, but he's made a name all for himself.
Scoring, Wilkins 16, Ewing 13, Newman had 8, Mark Jackson 5, Pat Cummings and Trent Tucker each had 4, and so did Sidney Green, the former UNLV star. Now, for the Los Angeles Lakers, they had some great plays in the first half. I didn't think any, though, was better than a rebound basket that Thompson made.
Well, that's one of the reasons why he's the second leading rebounder on the ball club on the offensive end. He's really persistent at it. He gets good position, and he follows the flight of the ball. He did a great job.
Michael Thompson was the leading scorer with 12 points. Magic had 10, along with Kareem and Worthy. 7 points for Byron Scott, 5 for Coop, and A.C. Green had 2. The crowd is 17,505, and I'll tell you, that pressing defense in the first half really took its toll. I said, and the Los Angeles Lakers, I thought, made a great adjustment to it.
Yes, they did. They made the great adjustment. Plus, I think the New York Knicks got a little bit tired, and that played right into the Lakers' hands.
Well, when you're going to trap like that, if you think you can do it for 48 minutes a night, I don't think it can be done. Anyway, for Stu Lance, I'm Chick Hearn, and we'll be back with the second half in a few moments. The score at halftime, 56-54. The Los Angeles Lakers leading the New York Knickerbockers, and this should be a real great second half on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Well, Coach, you came out a little bit lethargic in the very beginning of the ball game. It couldn't have been a surprise that they were going to press you.
Well, this is one of the few teams that uses that particular style defense. Of course, they dictate the way the game is going to be played by trapping, and they're just saying that you're going to run with us, you're going to play a wide-open game, and we aren't going to let you get into any set patterns or any kind of rhythm. Consequently, you just have to take the ball to the basket. You have to attack them. And when we went to our trapping defense, it got us more of in a running mood, what you have to do against them. If you think you're going to try and pass the ball around and work through those traps, you're playing right into their hands.
Yeah, they started off real strong with that, but I thought you adjusted pretty well in the second quarter. You came out, and as you said, you pressed yourself, and that's what turned the tide around.
Well, I'd be happy to call it quits right now, but we got another half. We'll see what happens, Stu.
Good luck to you, Coach. Thanks for dropping by. And now let's go up to Chick with some more halftime stats.
Okay, thank you very much, Stu. 52% shooting for the Knicks, 24-46. They made 4 more baskets than the Lakers, who shot only 41%, 20 of 49. 4 out of 7 free throws for the Knicks, and the Lakers 14 out of 16. Rebounds, the Lakers big, 25-17. Turnovers each had 9. Some other scores. Let's see if I can pick up a final for you. Dallas was a winner over the Clippers tonight. That was a big score of 110-87. Chicago beat the Phoenix Suns 118-108. I guess you all know by now Mike Tyson scored a 4th-round knockout over Larry Holmes. The Celtics bombed the Hawks 124-108. And the Bullets, boy, they're playing good basketball under Wes Unseld. 115, the Warriors 91. Ball out of bounds to the Lakers. We start the third quarter. It's into Magic Johnson. Magic gives it back to Byron Scott at midcourt, and Scott's in the front court, double team trap. He gives it to Magic. Nice quick pass to Green. Underneath alone is Kareem, and he missed the layup. The rebound is off to Ewing. Kareem shot it way too quickly. The rebound is off to Green, I should have said. Pass in low to Ewing. He throws the ball away, and the Lakers get it on the turnover. Now Magic goes the other way. The defenders are back. Both clubs start out on a sloppy note here in this period. 56-54. The Los Angeles Lakers up by 2. Cross-court pass over to Scott at the base. Go to the dribble. Scott backs up. Scott in the ball game with 7 points. Now the ball to Kareem. Kareem holds it, has it knocked loose. He's double teamed. 5 on the clock. Out to Scott. To beat the clock, a 3-pointer. No good from 22, and the rebound is off to Wilkins. Gerald Wilkins dribbles behind the back for no reason, I guess, to keep from losing the ball. Out to Mark Jackson. Mark over here to Newman. Newman in 3-point country, guarded by Magic Johnson. Newman from the University of Richmond gives the ball to Wilkins. Down the middle, good pass to Ewing. He puts it up. It's rejected by A.C. Green. 2 men are down. Worthy may be hurt. At the other end is Scott. Worthy is just getting up. Ewing is hurt, that's for sure. He's limping very badly. Worthy is holding his face. The ball to Scott. Play continues. Now Kareem's got the ball inside. They knock it loose. They steal it from Kareem. Nice play by Sidney Green. It's a 4-on-2 break. Right side it comes to Newman. He's underneath and lays it up and in. Boy, a violent collision a minute ago. Worthy is coming down now. He's got his goggles back on, running normally, but Ewing is really limping badly. Very, very bad. I don't know if it's an ankle or a knee. Remember, he's played a very abbreviated career so far in the first 2 years. Now, this year, he's been pretty good hanging in there tough. 56-56 to score. Down the middle is to Kareem. A little hook shot underneath is no good. The rebound is to A.C. Green. Put it up and in. Left-handed. 6 rebounds for him, and he's got 4 points. The Laker lead is 2. We're in the third quarter, and we got the ball belonging to Mark Jackson. Out in front, they clear to Wilkins and take it over the left side to Newman. Dribble drive, beats Worthy badly all the way under. Lay it up and lay it in. Boy, did he go by James, but James got absolutely no help from teammates. 58 all. Length of the court pass goes to Scott. He goes underneath, blows the layup. The rebound tipped by Worthy, no good. Scott falls, and as he does so, he throws the ball on the floor. It goes to Wilkins at the other team. It's 3-on-3. Over to Newman. A 20-footer by Newman, no good. The rebound to A.C. He's almost and is tied up. Jump ball. Good play by Mark Jackson and A.C. Green.
Big switch by the Lakers. Byron Scott had a very easy opportunity. He rushed his shot. That's what intimidation will do for you.
That was a violent collision a few minutes ago. I want to ask a question here that I don't know the answer to myself. Here's the ball up, tipped by A.C. It's off the hand of a New Yorker and out to Lakers. Now, on that rebound, 2 men tied it up. It had been a shot attempt, right? On every missed shot, there's got to be a rebound awarded. who got the rebound?
Whoever controls the tip gets the team gets a team rebound.
That's right. A team rebound is right. Technical foul. Did he kick him out? Patino gets the foul. A technical foul. The Lakers got a team rebound, therefore, following the jump ball. Patino's a little hot. He's a young man. He'll get a lot hotter than that. Especially if he goes to the Sahara. I don't mean hotel. 58-58. I was over at the Sahara on a little tour the other day. You missed me one day? I was over there. Boy, it was sandy. That elephant of mine was really a galloper. The free throw on the technical is good. 59-58, the Lakers lead it. Magic with the ball. Pass front court is a wild pass. Scott saves it, but he was on the out-of-bounds line. 11 turnovers for the Lakers. Only 10 for New York. 59-58. New York forces the most turnovers in the league, and they themselves commit the most. Now the ball given off to Sidney Green. Drives on Green. The other Green. That's AC. Shot no good. Rebound is off. Magic's got it. And a foul is called. Foul is called on, apparently, Sidney Green. That's what it is. Sidney Green, a loose ball foul. This is a very sloppily played third quarter so far. 22nd timeout is called. The Lakers lead 59-58. And this game is coming to you live from the fabulous Forum.
Lakers basketball is brought to you by Miller High Life. Purity you can see, quality you can taste. Miller made the American way since 1885. And by Avis, who invite you to go in style with a new Cadillac or similar luxury car for only $45 a day. Remember, your other car is an Avis.
Dr. Steve Lombardo's report on Kenny Walker. He went out in the first half, remember, with dizziness. He's also having a little trouble breathing, so they're taking him over to the hospital for evaluation. The whole club has been stricken, some worse than others, with the flu. 59-58. Ewing got a little wrap on the ankle. He's going to be all right. His right ankle is what he turned when he ran into Worthy. Here's Scott dribbling, loses the ball, but luckily it rolls to Worthy. He turns around, shoots a 12-footer. No, the rebound is off, falling out of bounds with it is Sidney Green, but he makes a great play. And I'm impressed with Green. He's a much better looking pro with this club than he was with previous clubs like Chicago and Detroit. Now the ball out in front to Wilkins' three-point line. Wilkins dribbles over in front of the Laker bench. Wilkins looks inside. Takes it in there to Sidney Green posting up. Sidney Green cross-courts it to Newman. Newman looks into Cartwright, who's playing in place of Ewing. Cartwright dribble drive down the middle. Shows an off-balance 10-footer and hits it at the buzzer of the 24. Kareem really gave him a belt. 60-59. And I don't mean to Hitchcock. With a one-point deficit, the Lakers come down, and we got the ball to Green, and Green gives the ball to Magic Johnson. In low to Worthy. Turn. He's around Newman. He's underneath for the shot, but he was fouled. Foul is on number 4, Newman. Worthy will go to the line. James Worthy will be shooting his 6th and 7th free throws of the game. Riley talks to AC Green. AC and Sidney Green are not related. James looks for his 11th point and gets it. He's averaging 18, which is really good when you consider that Lakes, too.
Oh, I said it earlier to a group I was talking to. He's only about 75-80%. He's been playing great basketball.
You talked to a group tonight, both of them understand you? 61-60.
Yeah, you weren't there.
The free throws by Worthy are both good. 8:17 to play in the third quarter. And the ball out in front to Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson, St. John's product. Now gives the ball to Wilkins, and Wilkins takes it over and throws the ball away. Magic Johnson linked the court pass for Byron Scott's dunk. (63-60). Magic now has 5 assists in the ballgame officially. Here's the ball to the left side in front of the Laker bench to Newman. The Lakers doing some trapping of their own now. Cross-court pass to Wilkins. Wilkins stops, shoots a 20-foot jumper, not close. The rebound is off the hands of 2 New Yorkers and out of bounds to 1 Laker. The 1 Laker is Scott. And they bring it into Magic. Magic comes down the floor in a hurry this time. Magic down the middle. Magic in deep. Magic throws a pass intended for AC, who makes a great save of it. Worthy, that is, tried to put it up, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Worthy will be the free thrower, getting a lot of free throws tonight.
Well, he's going to get a lot of free throws as long as Johnny Newman is defending against him, because the Lakers are really exploiting that matchup, and players are having to come over and give Newman defensive support.
Into the ball game, Trent Tucker. Wilkins leaves the ball game. Tucker is 6'5", 190. The free throw by Worthy is no good. And it's now 64-60. Worthy made the first, missed the second. Worthy's got 13 points. Lakers by 4, never by more than that. Now the ball given out in front to the playmaker, Jackson. Bounce in low to Cartwright. Cartwright back to Jackson, swings it over here to Tucker. Tucker, three-point country. Pass goes in low to Cartwright. Back to Tucker, 5 on the clock. He's down the middle, he's all the way. Left-hand layup is good, and that's a beautiful move by the ex-Minnesota Gopher. 64-62. And the ball comes once more to Magic Johnson. 7 minutes left to play in the third. Magic brings it way up in the front court to Worthy. He might shoot it from right there. He's 20 feet to the left of the goal. Cartwright sagging off on him. Pass under to Kareem. He's triple teamed. He puts it up, and he is fouled in the act of shooting. I'll tell you, Rick Pitino right now, first-year coach of the Knicks, has very dark, handsome hair. Next year when you see him here in the one game that they play in the regular year, it'll be gray. He is really suffering over there. We'll be back with the Lakers leading by 2 on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network. Monday, the Lakers are at Seattle. Game starts at 12:30 against one of the most improved teams in the league, a real good basketball club, the Sonics. That game will be on CBS television. We will have it on KLAC, our Laker radio network, starting at 12:20, and we solicit you to make your own simulcast that day. 64-62, if you know what I mean. Kareem at the line. Free throw good. That gives the big fella in this ball game 11 points. New York has made 4 of 7 free throws. The Lakers 19 of 22. So you see where the Lakers lead is coming from. They've had an awful lot of games lately where the other teams out field goaled them, including last night. All right, 66-62. Green made them both. The ball in the front court against a double team trap. It goes over to Newman. They swing it to the side to Tucker. Back out in front to Jackson. Back over to Newman. A 20-footer to the left side. If he wants it, he doesn't. Tucker wants it out in front. One bounce dribble for the 20-foot jumper. Nice shot. Tucker went around Magic to shoot it. So Tucker's got 8 points off of the bench. 66-64. Long pass down the floor to Scott. He goes underneath and he's hammered hard. He didn't make the shot. The foul should go to Cartwright, we would think.
Now there's the difference between Patrick Ewing on the defense and Bill Cartwright. Bill Cartwright is just not the defensive, and especially the shot blocker that Patrick Ewing is. And Byron Scott took the ball to the hole, very strong, got a lot of contact from Bill Cartwright.
Byron Scott at the free throw line will be looking for his 11th and 12th points. Lakers spending a lot of time at the free throw line, and you're going to do that when a team's trapping against you. And they really pinch you out there, so quite a few fouls are called. In the first half, New York had 12 fouls. The Lakers had 6. Scott makes the free throw. The Lakers have never led by more than 4. He's trying to be perfect tonight with his 5th try. 87% in the year, that'll get it pretty good. Won't get you in the top 10, though, in the NBA. Both free throws are good, and it's 68-64. And the ball is brought in to Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson coming down the floor. He started out much stronger than he's finishing. Now the ball over to Mark Jackson. They all did from New York. Here's the ball to Newman out in front by 20 feet. Back to Jackson, dribble drive down the middle, draws a crowd. Nice feed underneath, slam dunk, Cartwright. Heck of a play by the kid. Great pass. That gives him 10 assists in the ball game. Long lead front court to Worthy. He averages 9 assists a game. Now Magic dribble to the free throw line, cross court to Scott. Scott's 20-footer at the baseline, no good. The rebound is off and it's grabbed by Cartwright. Cartwright gives the ball to Mark Jackson. It's a 4-on-3 break. Over to the right side, it comes to Tucker. A 20-footer by Tuck, no good. The rebound is off, and Magic goes up high, and Magic gets the ball. Goes out, the pass is weak and can't be saved. Magic threw it away. Turnover, Magic Johnson. 12 for the Lakers. That was not a forced turnover either.
No, I don't understand, and I don't think Magic understands what that one was for. He threw the basketball to where he thought Byron Scott was going to be, but he wasn't there.
Mark Jackson's got the ball. Pat Cummings will be in the next time it's dead for the New Yorkers. 5:35 left to play here in the third. Newman at the fabulous form before a capacity crowd gives out to Mark Jackson. Jackson clears the ball to Sidney Green. Sidney 6'9", 220. In low to Cartwright. In deep. Left-hand hook over Kareem is beautiful. A lot of people don't give him as much credit as I do. Here's the inbound pass to Worthy. Worthy dribble drive. Worthy down the middle. Brings it out in front of the wrong team. Magic fell down on top of Jackson. They both get up. Now here's Tucker dribbling in deep. Brings it out to Jackson. Beautiful pass down the middle of Newman. Did he walk? I guess not. He lays it up and in. And the Knicks have the lead 70-68. A tenacious crew. They have their ups and downs. They're inconsistent, but they're dangerous. Long pass front court to Scott. He throws the ball away. Went right through the hands of Worthy and bounces back to Worthy off the hand of Newman. How lucky can the Lakers be? Magic Johnson's double-teamed and trapped. Magic's in big trouble. He's still in trouble. Whips the ball to Kareem. He's backing in. Swing left, shoot right, off balance, 17-footer in and out. No. Rebound AC. Underneath score. Timeout, New York. 7 rebounds, 6 points for A.C. Green. I'd like to have 100 guys working as hard as A.C.
That's right, because if you had that kind of effort from everybody all the time, boy, you'd have a successful ball club. On the world champion Lakers Basketball Network. Can't get enough of desire, determination, and A.C. Green on the previous play shows why early in the year he was really the enthusiasm that the club needed as he got an offensive rebound and put it back in.
We're tied at 70, ladies and gentlemen, in the third quarter. Chick Hearn with Stu Lance. And out in front, we've got the ball being dribbled. The offensive rebounds 15 for, I didn't see it. It was too late. Was it the Knicks had 15, the Lakers 4, or just the opposite? The Lakers have 15. We must be paying on those by time. Here's a jump shot down the middle, no basket. Foul on the dribble. 70-70 is the score. The Lakers have 23 field goals. New York has 32. The Lakers have 22 free throws, and New York has 4. And we're tied at 70. Each team has 2 3-pointers. Now Wilkins has got the ball. Screened by Cummings. Wilkins behind that. Wilkins comes out above the 3-point line and gives the ball to Tucker. Over the right side to Cummings. Right-hand jumper from the baseline, no good. The rebound is off and is grabbed by Michael Cooper. Kareem is out of the ball game and Michael Thompson is in. Michael Cooper dribbles the front court. Michael Cooper looks at Magic, posting up inside against Wilkins. Now Magic holds it up. Fakes a pass down the middle. Goes to dribble underneath. Throws it up. Nobody was fouled. Hard. He'll shoot a couple. And you could hear Magic perhaps in our mic holler, ow. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Indoor soccer excitement continues on Prime Tickets Saturday night as the Tacoma Stars invade the Forum to battle the Lasers. Get your kicks with Laser Soccer Saturday at 7:15.
Cummings gets the foul. Magic Johnson will look for his 7th free throw without a miss. He got 3 bounces and got it. And the Laker lead is 71-70. Lakers trying to avoid back-to-back losses, and they know Seattle's going to be treacherous on Sunday noon. Next free throw bounces only once and falls in. And it's 72-70 the Lakers. Magic in the ball game now with 12. Also with 12 Kareem. Also with 12 Scott. 13 for Worthy. Now here's the ball to the right side. Tucker's 3-pointer. Good. Nice shot. Trent Tucker. He does it with such ease. Inbound pass gets to Green. Almost intercepted by Mark Jackson. Green in the front court trailing by 1. Green is guarded down there by Trent Tucker now. And the ball out in front of Magic Johnson. 3.5 to play in a nervous third. Magic goes to the right side and brings it out to Cooper. From the top of the key, a 21-foot flat shot is not close. The rebound is off. It is taken by Wilkins. He's in the front court. He goes to the left side and almost carried it over in the dribble. Brings the ball out to Mark Jackson. He cross-courts to Tucker. He just made a 3 from right there, but doesn't shoot it this time. Jackson's got the ball. Now at the baseline to Cummings. Cummings down the middle. Fall away, 6-foot jumper on the way. Good shot. Good shot. Jackson's now got 13 assists in the ball game, and the Lakers trail by 3. Lakers have been outscored 5-2 in this brief run. Now Scott's got the ball. Takes it in low to Magic Johnson. Magic single coverage by Tucker. Magic holds it up. Magic looks for a dribble drive position. Can't get it. Now throws up a hook shot from 16. Not a good shot. Then the rebound is off and is taken by Cartwright. Almost like the shot he took near the end of the game last night in Denver. A little bit farther out last night. 75-72. The Knicks are in front. And here once more is Mark Jackson. He plays it very cool. Ball over to Tucker. In low to Cartwright. They've played well with Ewing out of there. He turned an ankle earlier. Here's the ball to Jackson. Cross court to Cummings. Left hand 17-footer. That's good. And they're on a roll. They've outscored the Lakers 7-2 in this run. And here we go with Magic. Trailing 72-77. Now ball bounced baseline to Scott. Back to Coop. 3-point country. One bounce dribble. Loses Jackson. 16-footer good. Nice play by Coop. Nice and calm for his 7th point. 77-74 as we near the 2-minute mark in the third. This quarter, the Lakers in the quarter making 4 out of 10 shots from the floor. And they didn't shoot well in the first half. Now we got Jackson dribbling the ball. The Knicks are in front by 3. Ball out in front to Wilkins. Corner the key to Cummings. He tries for 2 in a row from 17. Didn't get it. The rebound is to Cooper. Cooper comes out of the back court. The Lakers are 4-on-4. Cooper bounced the right side to Magic. He's in deep. He's all the way. Lay it up and in. Cooper's making some really good passes.
He's really running the show. Magic's in the ball game, but Cooper's taking it upon himself to lead the fast break.
But he's not had much of a passing lane, and he's done it so well. Lakers down by 1 as they score 4 in a row. Cooper's got 6 assists in the ball game, and Magic's got 5 assists in the ball game. Now the pass out in front comes off to Wilkins. 77-76 the Lakers trail. Wilkins dribble behind a pick by Cartwright. Wilkins in deep. Stop. 16-foot jumper. No rebound. Beautiful. Rebound by Michael Thompson. Up high. Now it's a 3-on-2. Scott's got it down the middle. Scott's going to penetrate all the way. It'll count if it goes. It goes! They haven't said yes, but I'm sure it'll count.
Byron Scott did a great job of concentrating. He heard the whistle, and he knew all he had to do was maintain control of the basketball, which he did. Get the ball up. Good concentration. He goes to the line for a possible three-point play.
That was not easy. Now, Mark Jackson had a triple-double earlier this year, the first Knick triple-double since 1985. That was at the Garden. Now he's got one here tonight, his second triple-double of his career. All right, Byron Scott for his 15th point. That last basket was a tough one. Where'd you get the triple-double? That note. I'm sorry, folks. That note was totally erroneous. 79-77 with the ball in the front court. Mark Jackson takes it over to Cummings. Well, I didn't think he had that many rebounds. Ball taken over to Newman. John Newman with the ball. Lakers used to have a player named Johnny Newman. Here's the ball out of front to Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson dribbles through the legs. Stops for a three-point shot. He's got that. That's his first basket of the second half, his 8th point of the game. The Knicks lead 80-79. Worthy dribble drive. Worthy in deep. Throws it up. No good. Worthy's on his back. No harm, no foul. Limping badly in the backcourt. One of the Knicks. All the way under Jackson. Gives the ball to Wilkins. Turnaround jumper is good. The guy that got hurt and is limping badly is Johnny Newman. The Knicks 82-79. I apologize, folks, for that erroneous report on the triple-double. I really do. 23 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. The ball goes to Worthy. Underneath to Michael Thompson. He scores. He's fouled. Michael Thompson coming up with another splendid game.
They execute that play so well when Michael Thompson's in the ball game. It's just a little back cut by Michael Thompson. He gets away from his defender, and there he is for an easy opportunity. He's at the line.
He can tie it up. Back in the ball game is Patrick Ewing. The free throw is a brick. The rebound is off to Ewing, and he says, I'll keep this. 82-81, the Knicks lead it. 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter. At halftime, the Lakers led by 2. Out in front to pass, gets to Wilkins, almost intercepted by Green. Wilkins dribble drive, 3 seconds left. He goes all the way, puts it in, no basket, charging. Boy, that's a tough break for Wilkins. I mean, he made a great move. And usually, they would not call charge because the defender was back in that imaginary box.
Well, when he initially called charge, I thought, well, he had to say that it was a fend off with the arm. That was not an offensive foul.
All right, 2 seconds left. Lakers got a chance for the home run. Pass front court to Scott, but intercepted. Now a chance, but they didn't shoot it in time. Grabbing the ball on the interception was Newman. He recovered from that leg injury in a hurry. And at the end of the third quarter, the Knicks on our simulcast lead the Lakers 82-81. This is the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
You know, in the NBA, there's so much contact. The officials can't catch everything. On a previous play, Patrick Ewing, he decided he'd just grab a hold of Michael Thompson's shorts. Said, hey, I can take these too.
Boy, that's stretching a point. All right, here we go. 82-81, the Knicks lead it. If you're watching television, take a look at the numbers. We're going to watch Ewing with the ball. And Ewing gives the ball off, and he clears it off over there to a teammate, and the teammate fires a three-pointer from outside. That's no good. The man to put it up was Newman. The rebound is off. Diving forward is Worthy. He knocks it out of bounds. Let's hope that James isn't hurt. He's not. Remember the dive play he made in the championship game here? He get the ball in the third quarter to Magic, and the Lakers took over. All right, here we go. Handing the ball out in front, we got the little guy, Jackson. Jackson dribbling the ball, leading by 1 point. He's down the middle of the free throw line. He's in the air. Scott blocks his shot, but a foul is called, and Scott might get a tee. Look out, he got it. Too much of a demonstration by Byron.
That's exactly right. If you disagree with the call, you cannot go through the gyrations that Byron did. He did make an excellent defensive play. Straight up, got nothing but basketball, but the official called the foul. You can tell Byron Scott didn't agree with the call.
That was a good block, it appeared. There will be 3 free throws here. First, the technical by Tucker. This is their first free throw attempt in the second half. This guy's a pretty cool kid, Tucker.
Pretty good shooter, that's for sure.
Made the free throw. 81% free thrower this year. Scott really lost his cool that time. I don't blame him, really, for losing his cool, but you can't demonstrate it like that. It was a perfect play, but the referees are going to miss some.
And if you show them up, you're just inviting the technical.
Now we go to the personal foul free throws, and Mark Jackson misses. The Knicks lead by 2. We're in the fourth quarter, folks. Going to be a low-scoring game. The Knicks usually dictate that kind of a game. Jackson's free throw no good again. The rebound is off to AC. He's low-bridged and a foul by Newman. Now, that was not an intentional low bridge. It just happened as both men went for the ball. The foul is on Newman, the ball to the Lakers out of bounds.
Unfortunately for the Johnny Newman, as you said, it wasn't intentional, but it has to be called by the official because that's a very, very dangerous play.
And a great rebound by AC Green. AC in the ball game now with 8 rebounds. Picking up in the backcourt on Cooper. The Knicks force a long pass out of bounds. Cooper threw it away. Scott couldn't leap to get it. He tried. Same kind of a play the Magic's made twice tonight. 83-81. Magic's on the bench now. Kareem is on the bench. Mark Jackson has it in the fourth quarter. Another nail biter for the Los Angeles Lakers. Ball in low goes off to Ewing. Now the ball over the right side to Tucker. He fires and gets a 2-pointer. Boy, is he having a nice ball game. Quiet 14 points. 85-81. Cooper dribble to the front court. Tucker on the year is averaging 6 points a game, so he's having a nice ball game. Cooper dribbling the ball to the 11-minute mark. Out in front to Worthy. The Lakers down by 4 in the fourth. Scott's got it to Worthy. Dribble drive. In deep. Throws up a bank shot that goes in. I'm surprised he didn't break the glass. That's a ricochet shot. 85-83. That's the worst looking shot he ever took, and I'm talking about Worthy. But it was the best looking when it ended up, Riley said. Now the ball goes over to Newman. In low to Ewing. Ewing's been quiet since the first quarter. Down the middle he comes. Shot blocked by Michael Thompson, and a foul on Michael Thompson.
Michael Thompson did a good job of making Patrick take what was an off-balance shot. After he did that, the best thing he could have done was just not bail Patrick out. Stay down, make him take that tough shot. Instead, he sends him to the line for 2.
He looks for his first point of the second half. He was out for a while with an ankle that he turned in a collision with Worthy. The free throw is perfect, and it's 86-83. Free throwing 25-29. The Lakers are 19 ahead at the free throw line and down by 3. That tell you a story? Both free throws good to rebound to Green. Full court trapping pressure. Green got to Cooper, and Cooper back to Green. Now to Coop. Front court to Worthy. Left side to Scott. Under he comes. He's fouled hard by Cummings. 2 shots. Now we got a little exchange of words between Scott and Cummings. And Cummings merely said to Scott, "You don't think I'm going to let you come in and make an easy layup, do you? Come in here. This is my territory. I'll belt you." And he did.
But that's the way you attack that press. Once you get the ball into the middle, you've got what is, in essence, a fast break opportunity, usually 3-on-2.
Scotty's 7th free throw of the game. He has yet to miss. The free throw is good. He's got to cool off. He's not a good player when he's mad. Very few people are.
I was just ready to say that. I only remember one when
Jerry
I was
West?
playing. Oh, gee.
Get
you
him
just didn't
mad.
want to make him mad.
I'll say not, unless you're on his team.
Yeah, exactly. If you were against him, you did everything in your power to not make him mad.
Both free throws by Scott are good. And it's 87-85, the Knicks. When will Riley take the leash off of Magic? Maybe Kareem. He's waiting for the opportune moment. You know that. Now we got Jackson out in front. Jackson dribbling the ball against Byron Scott. The ball comes over to Tucker, who's been a major factor in their lead. Tucker backs up with the dribble. Looks into Ewing, takes it in there. He fumbles it, and Michael Thompson's got it. The outlet passes to Green, to the middleman, Scott. Scott down the middle, to the free throw line. 15-footer, no. Rebound tipped by Green, no, but a great try. Rebound is off, and Green wants it and knocks the ball to Scott. AC Green is magnificent. Scott gets it from Cooper. 20-foot jumper, good. Boy, they earned that, baby.
Yeah. AC Green earned that, baby, because that was his work on the boards that made it all possible.
87-87 is the score. Mark Jackson has the ball in the front court for the New York Knicks. We're in the fourth quarter, and the ball is over to Newman. Newman knocks Worthy down, no harm, no foul. Newman makes a 15-footer. The last couple, there goes Ewing down hard. Look out, AC Green and Cummings starting to get into it. And Cummings hits him. That's all for Cummings, I'll guarantee you. Now Cummings and Cooper in a full-fledged fight. Somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to get fined. Somebody's going to get suspended. And this is a bad brawl. This is as bad a brawl as I've ever seen at the Fabulous Forum. I saw one similar to this at the Madison Square Garden. You can see everybody down there trying to separate. Give me the hand mic, please, so I can stand and see it. This mic is too short. Cummings is finally restrained. For sure, there's going to be people thrown out of the game. Cummings will go for sure. because after the original start of the fight, Cummings slapped A.C. Green. No doubt about that. He'll go. But Cooper then ran and grabbed Cummings. I think he will go too. I don't think A.C. will go. I think there will be two men ejected, Cummings and Cooper. Maybe not. Maybe neither one. Cummings is a big fella, 6'9", 230. Cooper's 176. A.C. Green may be hurt a little bit. The Knicks are leading by 2. Now the referees have to make the determination. Both coaches stand aside. Bernie Fryer and Bruce Alexander, the refs. I think they'll probably call it double foul and no free throws attempted. But maybe it was worse than that. We couldn't see what went on in the bottom of the pile. At least I couldn't, Stu.
Exactly, and if the officials were on the spot, they had to see the fact that Cummings, after things started to somewhat simmer down, he's the one that reached out and slapped A.C. Green.
There's going to be many, many thousands of dollars of fines, folks. This thing is getting so bad in the NBA that I'm embarrassed. They got to get 3 referees. They have to have 3 referees. 2 men cannot possibly handle this kind of a situation. Now, whenever a player leaves the bench and joins in the fight, he too will be fined. Now let's hear what they're saying if we can. We will find out who's out of the game officially. AC, who was one of those in the original melee with Cummings, may be out. I would think Cooper would have to go. Cummings is going to the locker room. That's for sure. That'll be a nice trip into New York. March 9th, won't it? Now the crowd applauding because Cummings is kicked out. A technical foul is called against the Lakers, and A.C. Green has been ejected. I would think it's a double technical, and you wouldn't shoot any free throws, wouldn't you, Stu?
Yes, I would, but I don't understand how 3 people got ejected. 2 of the Lakers.
Cooper got kicked out, too. I do. I understand how Coop got kicked out. I don't understand how Green did because I didn't see the fight start. Right. Maybe Green started the fight.
Well, he did not throw the first punch, I don't think.
You don't know, though. You saw. We both saw the first punch. All right. Now a free throw being attempted by New York. Now let's watch under the basket on television. No, I didn't see either man throw a punch. The free throw is good by Tucker. AC threw Cummings away from him, but it was a wrestling match, and now there's the punch that Cummings landed. That got him out. That's the only punch that I saw. Then Coop came over and grabbed him and wrestled him down. That was a mistake on Coop's part. But if you don't go to the aid of your teammate out there, you will not have any respect in the NBA. The big 7-footer Ewing hits the deck. The ushers get into it. I do not understand why New York shoots a tee and the Lakers don't, with 2 Lakers ejected. Well, that's why. They have 2 ejected, 2-1. That's why. All right, now it'll get pretty good. We're just warming up, folks. Handing the ball is Tucker. Tucker looks into Ewing against Kareem. Kareem bats the ball away and out of bounds. Oh, they say Ewing touched it last. Ball brought into Magic. I think the Lakers got a break there, don't you, Stu?
Yes, I do. Kareem hit the ball.
Down the middle. Magic and the Lakers down by 3. 9 minutes to play. Kareem down the middle. Swing left, shoot right. 10-footer for the captain is good. 90-89. Los Angeles down by 1. And here comes Mark Jackson. He looks like the coolest guy in the building. The Laker bench is aroused. The Knicks bench is aroused. The coaches are aroused. Here's a dribble drive by Tucker. Out to Jackson. That's a 3-pointer. No. Rebound Kareem. The 40-year-old gem gives it to Magic. Magic goes the distance. He's all the way. Throw it up. It'll count. It goes. It didn't go. He'll shoot 2. Well, now Rod Thorne at the NBA office will determine who gets suspended. This is Friday night. I don't think the suspensions will be announced until Monday, but they might. And if they do, Cooper and Green may both miss the Seattle game.
Well, as you said, Ron Thorne, Director of Operations of the NBA, he has to make that determination whether he will suspend a player. He may just choose to fine them.
His habit lately has been suspend also. He's got to suspend him. I don't think Mahorn got nearly enough, and I don't think others previously got nearly enough. The free throw is one good by Magic, 90-90. You got to stop this kind of stuff. Leave that for the other sport. All right, the ball goes in low to Ewing. 90-90 the score. The Lakers have made the last 3 points. Newman dribble drive in deep. Has the ball knocked loose. Stolen by Magic Johnson. It's 3-on-2. Worthy to the right. Scott to the left. It goes to Worthy. Scores. Timeout. New York. Listen. This is the world champion Lakers basketball network.
The crowd is really into the basketball game now. This is as loud as I've heard them this year.
The Lakers in the last 116 have outscored them 5-0 since the fight. The ball goes over to Newman. His 18-footer no good to rebound to Worthy. Lakers up by 2 in the 4th quarter with 8 minutes to play. Magic Johnson out of the backcourt in the simulcast. Magic Johnson dribbles the 3-point line, terminate it, and give the ball to Scott. Down the middle goes Worthy. They can't get in the ball. Kareem's playing the low post and gets the pass. He's one-on-one against Ewing. He swings left, shoots right. 12-footer. Good. 16 for him, including 2 big hoops and a rebound in this run. The Lakers have outscored them 7-0 now, and it's taken them exactly 2 minutes to do it. The Laker lead is 4. Now the ball out in front. Jump shot by Sidney Green. No, the rebound is off, and a foul should be on Worthy. Nope, it's on New York. New York the foul. It's called on Ewing. Team's 4th, so they're out of fouls from this point forward. Ewing 2nd. No trap this time by New York. They're picking up at midcourt and relenting. Magic's got the ball with a 4-point lead. Over to Scott. Drives the base. Comes underneath. Takes a chance of getting killed. The shot is blocked. He's knocked to his knees. No harm, no foul. The ball goes the other way. And with it is Wilkins. Ball comes out in front to Mark Jackson. Jackson gives the ball back to Wilkins. I tell you, Scott was knocked down by 3 guys. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Jackson's got the ball with 7 minutes to play. It goes in low to Sidney Green. Sidney turns. Stop. Fake. Shoot around. Thompson no good. The rebound is off. Taken by Worthy. Nice rebound by James. His 6th of the game. Now Magic Johnson. The Lakers up by 4. The world champions playing on the home floor. March 9th, they'll be in New York. Now Magic takes the ball to baseline to Michael Thompson. Bounce along the base, throws to the wrong team. He threw it to Jackson. Jackson didn't have to do anything but catch it. 4-on-2 break all the way under to Newman. He scores. Big turnover and the bad pass by Thompson. And Scott is still yelling at the referee. Better not yell too loud. He's had 1 T already. 1 more, he's gone. They're trapping on Worthy in the backcourt and foul him.
Well, the Lakers got a break there because the passer, Byron Scott, after he passed it into Worthy, he fled the scene. He's the outlet guy under the basket when they double team in the corner.
94-92, the Lakers. New York out of fouls, and that means Worthy will go to the free throw line. Worthy in the ball game tonight has 17 points, and at the free throw line, he's made 7 out of 9. Frank Pollock, Monty Bancroft heading radio on the simulcast. Worthy looks for his 18th point. Didn't get it. He's got 6 rebounds. Jerry Romano, our producer, and Susan Stratton, our director, with a fine crew working for Prime Ticket. Jimmy Pells is our statistician. And the free throw is good in the second one. The Lakers lead now 95-92. The Lakers have made 8 unanswered points in just under 3 minutes of play. New York has gone cold for the second time tonight. Pass in low to Ewing. He's pushed by Kareem. The ball goes over his hand, taken by Worthy to Magic. Magic front court will try to go the distance. He does. Slam dunk. 20-second timeout. 20 seconds, New York. The crowd going crazy.
On the last play, Kareem gave Patrick Ewing a very, very nice shove in the back. No call was made, and Magic Johnson in the open floor spells danger for the opposition.
Remember in the second quarter, New York was outscored in one stretch 13-0. They went 4 minutes and 15 seconds without a point. Now they have gone since the fight. I think they woke a sleeping giant. And the Lakers come out with a vengeance and outscore them 10-0 in 3 minutes and 26 seconds. And lead 97-92, their biggest lead of the ball game. It's not over yet. 6:01 to play. Now coming to the ball, Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson flanked by Tucker in the back court. The ball comes over to Green, and they're hollering defense here at the Forum. Now to front the ball to Tucker. He ball to Newman, who fumbled it away, and Tucker picks up the rolling agate. 7 on the 24. Tucker comes in deep. Gets a screen. Shoots a 20-foot jumper. Air ball by 2. Taken by Worthy. The out to the Magic. Magic coming out of the backcourt in a hurry. He's around Ewing. He goes through the key and gives to Scott. Scott measures the three-pointer. No good. The rebound is off, and here we go the other way. Jackson against Kareem. Jackson down the middle sees Kareem and said, "No, you don't, big fella. I used to watch you play in New York at Power Memorial." Now Jackson out in front. Gives the ball once more to Newman. 5:20 to play. Newman's two-pointer, good. A 22-footer. Darn near a 3. 97-94, the Knicks respond. But the Knicks went 4 minutes and exactly 15 seconds without a shot. Twice in the game without a point. Twice in the game they've done that. Magic's pass into Worthy, knocked out of bounds. I thought Riley walked a lot. I think Patino outdistances him walking along the sideline. 97-94. The Lakers lead with 5 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Now the ball in low to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem going to swing another hook shot up from 12. It's good again. He's got the feel.
Yes, he does. And Patrick Ewing really has no clue how to take away the step to the baseline to stop the sky hook.
Magic comes down to play some defense now. He's guarding out in front. Mark Jackson, 99-94, the Lakers, 4:40 to play. And now the ball comes to Tucker. Tucker will make it Newman, dribble drive down the middle, lays it off to Ewing. He puts it up, no, but he was fouled. Nice pass.
Very nice pass. Again, that's what penetration will do for you. You get penetration via the dribble. The defense breaks down. Somebody has to help, and then they just dish it off to the open player, and he usually gets fouled.
Ewing at the free throw line. A good free throw. And he makes it. That gives him 16 points against a 20-point-a-game average. 99-95. 4:34 to play. Ewing's second free throw. 99-96. And the ball is in the Magic. He gives to Worthy. Sideline pass over to Scott, and they break the trap. Up in the front court to Kareem, who has made 3 shots in a row. To Magic. Cross court to Worthy. Worthy holds him, brings it back to Magic, and over to Scott, 3-point country. Into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Swing left, shoot right. 13-footer. Good. Four in a row the big fella hits after not making a field goal in the third quarter. And that's 101-96. That's what you call pressure shooting. Lakers with 4 minutes to play are up by 5. The ball over the baseline to Newman. He hits an 18-footer. He's a prolific shooter. Newman out of the University of Richmond. I can't understand how Cleveland let him get away unless they didn't like his defense. 101-98, 3:49 to play. Magic Johnson bounced the ball over to Byron Scott. Scott holds it up, brings it out in front to Worthy. Magic's playing the post. It goes in there, and he's double-teamed. He's triple-teamed, and they fouled him. Free throw time. Magic Johnson will go after his 18th point with the first one.
Well, when you're the guy guarding Magic Johnson and you're behind Magic and you know you can see your help man coming, there is no reason to have to foul him because you have a double-team situation.
Magic's free throw is good, and he's made 10 of 11 free throws. I told my barber Peony this morning. Hey, I said, Knicks are tough. He said, the Lakers will swamp them. I said, no way, baby. And they haven't. Both free throws by Magic make it 103-98. Now the ball in the front court. Jackson's got the ball, and he brings the ball over to the right side to Tucker. Tucker looks out in front, and he gives it to Green. Sidney Green's a pretty good shooter from there. Green brings a 3-point country to Jackson. 3:25 to play. And now the ball out in front to Tucker. 6 on the 24. Tucker down the middle, around Scott in the air. Oh, he makes a great 10-foot jumper. Going to the left and shooting back to the right. 17 points for the 6-point-a-game average Tucker. 103-100, 3:11 to play. The ball to midcourt to Byron Scott. No place for faint heart. No place for a turnover. Magic Johnson's got it. Kareem has come in and salvaged the ship tonight. He put on the diving bell and went down and got it. Here he comes again. A 16-footer. That's good. Swings left, hits right. Riley mops his brow, and Patino says, Chick, you may be right about the color of my hair. A standing ovation. Lakers by 5 in the world champion Lakers basketball network.
Ever since the fighting started, Kareem seems to have gone on a mission. He's just totally dominating the game now with that famous sky hook.
All he's done is make 5 in a row, and each one gets a little farther out. The Lakers by 5. Jackson's got the ball. He's 1 assist away from his career-high equaler, 17. Newman with the ball. Dribbling, stop, fake. Shoots an 18-foot jumper on the way. No, the rebound is off underneath. Pump fake, put it up in a foul. Nice play by Sidney Green, and the foul is by Michael Thompson. Sidney Green, the pride of Tarkanian at UNLV. A few years ago. This is his 5th year in the pros. It doesn't seem possible. It doesn't seem possible. Sidney Green, the free thrower. Green on the year is a poor 70%er. I saw his good friend, Erwin Malaski, down below, of Lorimar film fame. The free throw is good, and it's 105-101. The ball is into Magic against full court pressure by Tucker. Magic dribbling the ball. He's double teamed. He picks up the dribble and takes it over to Scott. Scott's got to get in the front court. They've got 1 second left, and they beat the clock. And they get it to Kareem, and he brings it out in front to Magic. Now 10 in the 24. 2:20 in the game clock. Into Kareem. Pass over the right side to Scott. 6 in the 24. Scott doesn't know the clock. Kareem does. Swing left. 18-footer. Good! This, ladies and gentlemen, is as fine a shooting exhibition of a hook shot I've ever seen from Kareem. He's made 6 in a row in the pressure cooker. 107-101. 2 minutes left to play in the ball game. And the ball comes in low to Ewing. Drives on Kareem, in deep, hang. 3-footer is a beautiful play by the young man. He's 25. Ball in the front court. Ewing comes over to the sideline to get it, knocks Scott off of bounds, and the ball comes out of bounds. No foul on the play. Scott will take it. At the time of the fight, the score was 90-87 in favor of New York. And if you missed it, we had a violent fight. Timeout the Lakers. The scoreboard shows they have 4. There's no way. They didn't take one inside the 2-minute mark. They should have 2 officially, is what they should have. We'll be back in a minute on the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network. So the Los Angeles Lakers 107-103. Another big skyhook, a 17-footer, 6 in a row, and he just keeps moving out. Wow, what an exhibition. I don't care if you're 3 years old or 103. That's something. Since the fight, the Lakers have outscored them 20-13, and the Lakers lead by 4. That's all. Here's Worthy with the ball. Into Kareem. He's on the other side of the key for the first time. He's double-teamed. They steal the ball. Great play by Ewing and by Newman. Now, with 1:30 to play, the Knicks are in good shape. A great steal from Kareem. With the ball in the front court, Mark Jackson, 16 assists for his ball game. Jackson also with 8 points in the game. Now the ball out in front to Sidney Green. New York's got to get the good shot, and we've got only 8 in the 24. It's into Ewing. They want him to shoot it? No. Back to Jackson. To Wilkins, 16-footer. On the way, won't be close. The rebound is off. Ewing's got it. Put it up. It's blocked by Kareem. Kareem gets the rebound on the block shot. I think it was a lucky block. I think he was flailing his hand and happened to hit the ball.
That's true, and I also think the ball slipped out of Patrick Ewing's hand.
Yep, perhaps. Magic front court. Bounce the ball to Kareem. Out the three-point line to Worthy. 53 seconds. Worthy underneath to Michael Thompson. Puts it up. Basket counts. Foul. Just a brilliant play on the pass.
Yeah, good recognition by Worthy, and that's the way you have to take the ball to Ewing. You have to go up strong, or he'll plump every one of them.
Laker bench liked it, I think. The free throw is good. So Tyson won his fight in Atlantic City, and the Lakers have won their fight at the Fabulous Forum. This game's in the refrigerator. The door is closed, and the Admiral has the light out. The butter's getting hard. The eggs are cooling. The Jell-O's jiggling, but barely. It's been a heart stopper on the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network. We told you earlier, this Sunday, the 24th, the Lakers travel to Seattle to play the Supersonics. We'll have it for you on KLAC and the Laker Radio Network starting at 12:20 in the afternoon. Our next prime ticket simulcast will be this coming Tuesday, January 26th, as the Lakers take on Karl Malone starting forward in the Western All-Star squad and the Utah Jazz. Portland killed Denver, 126-106. Denver was flying high after their win last night. They're flying a little lower tonight. Portland's a good basketball club, and if they get Herb Williams, they'll be better. All right, 51 seconds left to play. The ball is in to Wilkins. He's got to shoot it in a hurry, or one of his guys do. Wilkins dribbling down by 7. He's in the lane. He's in the air. 6-foot jumper is good. Now they're only down by 5. 110-105. The ball to Magic. Magic being trapped in the backcourt, gets it to Scott. Scott gives it back to Thompson. Thompson in the front court to Worthy. They're going to have to commit a foul there in a minute. Now they do. That's smart play. That's all you can do. Newman fouled him pretty hard. But you got to send him to the line and hope he misses.
Exactly. With a 5-point lead, the Lakers were in a position where they almost could have let the 24-second clock run out.
Good point. But why do that? Because you know they got to foul. 31 seconds left. James after his 19th point. We're planning on Byron Scott in the wrap-up show, and I know that a lot of you are saying, why not Kareem? The reason we're not is out of deference to our friends in the New York press. There's many, many, many of them here tonight, and we want the big fella to get as much national publicity out of this great performance as he possibly can. And so we're going in deference to that, and I think you should understand it. 112-105, the free throws, both good. And here the ball at the baseline, and put up and missed by Wilkins on the rebound. And slam dunk by Ewing. Out of bounds with the ball, Thompson gets it up in the front court to Scott. 18 seconds left. Scott dribbles in deep, puts it up, no good. Boy, I'll tell you, Ewing took a swing at him. I don't know if he hit him. But there's no whistle. Here's a jump shot outside that's short. The rebound is up. Mark Jackson's got it underneath. Throws it up. No. Rebound tipped up and in. Nice play. Wilkins. 5 seconds left. It's a 3-point ball game. And the ball is into Worthy, and they fouled him intentionally. Now, that is really a good foul because they got it done so quickly. They still got 3 seconds. If Worthy should miss them both, New York has a timeout left. If they get the rebound, they can call it. And they're only down by 3, meaning they could win, or tie it rather, go to overtime with a 3-point shot.
Exactly, because with 3 seconds, they call that timeout. They advance it 47 feet.
That's right. Worthy free throwing tonight has been pretty good. In fact, he's been very good. 10 out of 13. Stu will try to get from Byron Scott what they saw down on the floor in the fight. You missed it. 3 men were ejected. Cooper and A.C. Green for the Lakers, and Pat Cummings for New York. Worthy gives the Lakers a 4-point lead. Now, they use their timeout, 113-109. The only way the Lakers could lose this now is by a stupid play. In other words, foul somebody taking a 3-point shot.
Exactly, because with only 3 seconds to play, you really concede a 2-point shot. You concede a 3-point shot because it's going to take a few seconds to have that occur.
Now, a lot of you will say, well, why don't they just foul them when they get in the front court? Give them 2 free throws. The most they can come to is within 2. No, you don't want to do that. Let the clock tick away.
That's right. The clock is an ally of the Lakers right now.
Right. So Byron Scott, we think, will be on the wrap-up show. Somebody from the Lakers will, and we'll find out more in detail. We had great camera coverage of it, but what was going on under the seats, over the seats, around the seats, we don't know. And I'll bet you if you'd ask the 10 people who are sitting closest to it, you get 10 different answers.
Well, the 10 people sitting closest to it, they turned around and they got out of there pretty fast.
He looks like he's about 18 tonight, doesn't he? The big captain. Pat Riley, well, he just went from 65 to 40. And Magic says, hey, how long am I going to do this? Let's see, I get $1 million a year, 25 years. I owe Chicky $2 on the fight.
Oh, boy.
Boy, he's really celebrating. Go, Madge.
Well, he's got that look in his eye now. I think that fight has stirred him up.
Yeah, it has. It has.
You know, they're happy with the win, but that fight still has got them stirred up.
I don't remember a brawl like that at the Forum ever. Patino is doing a good job. Now, what he's doing here is preparing for a future situation where he might not be down by 4.
That's exactly right. You've got to practice good habits.
That's
Even
right.
if the case seems to be lost tonight, there's going to be another time when you may need the exact same situation.
I don't know, but what we might have a big fight going on in the crowd now, up above. Come on, folks, let's settle down. There goes some of the gendarmes up the stairs. Some of these people get into that squeezing of the grape and they can't handle it. All right, the inbound pass. There's a 3-point shot, and he made it. Billy Donovan hit a 3-point shot. 1 second, the game's over. Whoop! Was that Billy Donovan? Sure it was. Or no, that's Rick Carlisle. That's Rick Carlisle. He took off his warm-ups. Remember, he was with the Celtics for 4 years. He was released a couple of weeks ago. This club got him. He came in and hit a 3-pointer to make the final score 113-112. Rick Carlisle out of Virginia.
And you talk about a leaping Lena. He leaned into that one, didn't he?
Yeah, there's the kind, though, you don't follow.
Exactly right.
All right. The Lakers won the ball game, and a hectic game it was. With the greatest of ease. The basket by Carlisle, but they come up one short. Lakers 113, the battling New York Knicks 112. And the world champion Lakers Basketball Network. If you go to basketball games in the NBA long enough, you'll see things you don't believe could happen. If somebody had told me that Kareem could start at about 10 feet to the right of the goal and work his way out to 17 or 18 feet and make in between a total of 6 consecutive hook shots that vaulted the Lakers to victory, I would have thought you might be wrong. But when you talk about a guy that's the only man in history ever to score as many as 37,000 points in a career, you know, talk about the guy that's the all-time scoring champion of the league, you can expect anything. We didn't, but we saw it. And the Los Angeles Lakers win it 113-112, and Kareem wound up as the high point man, making his last 6 shots of the ball game, and he had 24 points. But everybody was a hero. Magic had 19 points, 8 assists, 3 rebounds. Scott, who will be our guest, had 19 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. Michael Thompson played a great game, had 17 points and 7 rebounds, and so it goes. But the Los Angeles Lakers come out on top with their 29th victory of the year against 8 losses. It was a tough loss with a hard-working New York Knickerbockers. Final score, the Lakers 113, the Knicks 112.
Prime Ticket presents the Los Angeles Lakers tonight. This recap of tonight's game is brought to you by Toyota. Quality right down the line. Who could ask for Toyota? And by Beck's Beer. Beck's, the #1 imported German beer.
So the Lakers win it 113-112. I'll tell you the truth, I don't understand how the New York Knickerbockers have won only 1 game on the road this year. Their record now is 1-17. They're a better basketball team than that. In fact, they're a pretty darn good basketball team. They're young and they're going to get better, and I think Rick Pitino's done a great job with them. Speaking of coaching, Riley did a fine job along with his assistants tonight of making some changes after the Knicks made the Lakers look like a bunch of newspaper peddlers in the morning. As the first quarter, the Knicks absolutely dominated the game. Then the Knicks were still leading 90-87 when the fight erupted with 9:26 left to play, and the Lakers took over from that time. I guess they woke the sleeping giant, because the big giant of all, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, made a succession of 6 consecutive hook shots ranging from 12 to 18 feet down the stretch that won the ball game for the Lakers. I've seen Kareem play many times. I've never seen an exhibition of hook shooting as he put on here tonight. First of all, now let's go to the scoring by the New York Knickerbockers. The Knickerbockers had Wilkins with 22, as did Johnny Newman. Pat Ewing had 21. Trent Jackson had 17. Trent Tucker had 17. Mark Jackson had 8 and 16 assists. Pat Cummings, before being ejected in the fight, had 8 points, and Billy Cartwright had 6. For the Los Angeles Lakers tonight, Kareem wound up as high point man with 24. James Worthy was splendid on that bad leg with 21 points. Magic and Byron Scott each had 19. Scotty will be our post-game guest. Michael Thompson was splendid with 17. Michael Cooper before ejection had 7, the same as A.C. Green before ejection. He had 6. Now, the next thing that you got to worry about if you're a Laker fan or a Knick fan is what will the league do about these guys? Recently, it's been a $5,000 fine plus a 1-game suspension. This could bring more of each. And all the guys that got off of the bench for both teams and came over here and got in the fight, they too will be fined. So if the suspension should come, it could conceivably, and I say only conceivably, keep Cooper and A.C. Green out of the tough Seattle game on Sunday afternoon. We'll just have to wait and see when Rod Thorne of the NBA office rules on it. I don't think he will do it before Monday, but he was watching the game in New York City tonight, and he might make an immediate report from the referees and then make his decision. We'll have to wait and see about that. Now, Byron Scott was down on the floor, and he'll be able to tell Stu Lance what not only happened scoring-wise in the ball game tonight, but maybe what happened in the fight. Mike Tyson won his fight. The Lakers won the fight here, 113-112. We'll be back with Byron Scott and Stu Lance in a moment on the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Hard victory after playing in Denver last night and having to come home early in the morning. You get here and you have to face the tough, pressing New York Knicks. You guys did a fine job after that first quarter.
Well, you know, you have to pretty much get used to the way they play and their style of playing. And I think it took us a little while to get going. They got out to a nice little lead, but you know, we're poised and we're a veteran team, and we just had to you know, find the holes and the gaps in that press zone. After we found them, we did a good job.
Yes, you did. And then in the second half there, it got a little physical. That East Coast basketball came to play, and then everything broke loose. A big all-out brawl did. You had a good view from it. You were right there on it. What do you think took place?
Well, it seemed like Pat Cummings and AC were pretty much going at it pretty good every time they were in, and this time they got tangled up pretty good, and they had done this a couple of times, and you know, he was pushing AC pretty good, AC was pushing him pretty good, and then you know, he had a good elbow on AC, and I guess AC kind of just got him off him by throwing him out the way, and Patrick Ewing came back and took a swing, you know, and just hit AC in the face, and from then on it was one of them bench clearing brawls. Everybody was out there. Cooper, you know, definitely jumped in and grabbed Cummings, and from then on it was pretty much, you know, you really couldn't see what was going on. They were just going at it.
That they were. They, you know, fallen over the spectators in the first row. Hopefully the man that was taken out is not too seriously injured. But that's the type of thing that the NBA really, really doesn't need, and I'm sure that the Director of Operations, Rod Thorne, when he looks at the tape, he's going to come down with some pretty stiff fines.
Oh, I think so. I think anytime you have a bench clearing brawl like that, he's going to find pretty much everybody that was out there, everybody that came off the bench, AC, Cummings, Coop, you know, they're going to hit heavy fines, and hopefully it will, you know, won't result in anybody being suspended, and we can just keep playing.
All right, that game out of the way. Now you got to look forward to another flight tomorrow. You go to Seattle, and you have the tough Seattle Supersonics on Sunday.
Well, you know, Seattle is always a tough team to play, and they play pretty much like the New York Knicks. They play real physical type of basketball. They press, and they, you know, they bang you, bump you. They do whatever they can do to win. And down there in Seattle, they've been playing extremely well, so we're going to have our hands full.
They're 17-1 at home, so yes, you're right. They're a real good basketball team at Seattle, so as you said, you're going to have your hands full. Thanks for coming by and chatting with us. Good luck to you up in Seattle. Hopefully you won't have to play without the services of Michael Cooper and the AC Green with some suspensions.
That's true. If we can have our full team at strength, we'll be okay, but if we're missing those two players, those are two key players for us, so like I said, hopefully it won't result in any suspensions. We'll have those two guys, and we'll go down there and win a ball game.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll have more on the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Okay, I'm joined by Stu again now. You fellas up there, I heard you talking about the fight. There wasn't much more to add than we had seen ourselves.
No, it really wasn't. He got carried away himself. Someone grabbed him from behind, so he didn't get a good view of it.
No. I just hope that no one got seriously hurt. I understand that it looked like Cummings had suffered an injury to the face, and I'm told here that Cooper landed on the arm of one of these chairs and injured his side. That has not been confirmed as yet. Let's take a look at the team statistics on the ball game.
Well, the New York shot 53%. They were 48 for 90, the Lakers, 38 for 82, 46%. The free throws is where the Lakers again dominated, 35 for 42, 83%, while the New York Knicks were only 11 for 17, 65%. Rebounds, the Lakers with 42, the Knicks with 34, and the turnovers, 18 for Los Angeles and 17 for the Knicks.
All right, let's go around the league now to the other scores. Boston might have made their coach the coach of the Eastern All-Stars tonight by walloping Atlanta 124-106.
That's right, and Washington, 115, Golden State, 91. Indiana over New Jersey, 113-104. Chicago, 118, Phoenix, 108. Dallas, 110, the Los Angeles Clippers, 87. San Antonio loses to Utah, 119-106. And Portland over Denver, 126-106. And Seattle over Detroit, 109-106.
That's a big win.
Yeah,
that's a
big win for them.
Detroit was ahead of them. Seattle has now won 18 games at home and lost only 1. We'll be back with more in a few seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Visiting with you from the Fabulous Forum. Lakers won the ball game by 113-112. They got the win despite a three-pointer at the buzzer by Rick Carlisle, the former nemesis of the winner of our little guessing game on the Laker KLAC talk show before the game. The man guessed 225. The final score was 225. The Lakers won at 113-112. So, getting a beautiful NBA register will be Steve Sotelo of North Hollywood, that guess of 225. Well, it's been an evening, and we won't forget here at the Forum. Now we got to look ahead to Seattle. You think they're not ready for the Lakers?
Yeah, I think they're ready for the Lakers. They're ready for everybody at home. When you're 17-1 on your own floor, you're ready for everybody.
I don't think Seattle or Portland or anybody else can win the Pacific Division except the Los Angeles Lakers, honestly. But I do think that Portland and Seattle and Denver and Dallas can be very, very dangerous in the playoffs. Oh.